There we go. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Please leave some comments to let me know if you can hear me. Excellent. Good to know. Good to know. Trying to get through these technical challenges. I'm trying out a new program tonight. We're using Streamlabs to stream this game, so want to make sure that everybody can hear me loud and clear. Awesome. Thanks for joining me tonight. Obviously, we're gearing up here for Montreal versus Pittsburgh. What's everybody think? What's everybody expecting tonight's game? You think Montreal is going to be able to win and take up 2-0, or do you think Pittsburgh is going to make a comeback here? 4-3 Montreal. Well, we'll see. Alexa Lafreniere will end up on a very good team. Yes, the West. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Habs win again. I'm predicting. Habs are up too. Should be a good game indeed. No bling bling. Thanks for joining me again. Princess Flora, good evening. Thanks for joining me one more time. Lots of people were joined in last night. We had a good time for the first ever Top Shelf Hockey stream. We're just waiting for the game to start here. We've got Sportsnet on in the background, waiting for Montreal and Pittsburgh to drop the puck. Habs going to win. Who do we think is going to be the first goal of the game tonight? Good to hear, Princess Flora. Appreciate your support. Sean, hey, how are you doing? Christian, Ryan, hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. All right, Crosby, Suzuki. Yeah, Nick Suzuki had an excellent first game. He really did. He had quite a playoff debut for Montreal. Here, let me just adjust this a little bit. There we go. Samuel, first time here, welcome. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the live streams. We're going to be streaming a lot through the playoffs. And of course, I post regular videos pretty well every day as well. Lots of content going on. We cover everything. So if you're new, subscribe. Are we going to see the game? No. If I show the game, I'll be shut down and copyright strike. So I'm going to be giving you my reaction to the game, and we're going to talk about the game here as it goes. But I'll give you my best version of a play-by-play, if you will, so that we can kind of keep up and go along. Yeah, well, Sean, I'm glad you enjoyed that. No problem. I'm going to try to keep up with the comments here. We'll try to keep up and chat with everybody. And if I miss a comment, I apologize. But as the night goes on, we have more people join in. It could be challenging, but I'll do my best to answer all your questions. Who do I think will win? Oof, it's going to be tough. First game was close. Montreal pulled out a squeaker. I'd be surprised if Pittsburgh doesn't come back with a better result tonight. I really will. I mean, at the same time, though, Montreal is going to have, a good hot goaltender. Hopefully, again, if Carey Price plays the same way, that's going to be extremely interesting. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate the support. Good to know. Thank you very much. Price was great, and he really weathered the storm early on in Game 1, and that was really a big reason why they were able to hang on to win. Andre, thank you very much. Appreciate the comment. Princess Flora, we're talking about Chicago. Yeah. Do you think Carolina will sweep New York? Right now, it's looking that way. Carolina played awesome again today. You know, they're up 2-0. Rangers look a little defeated. Svechnikov was fantastic. First hat trick in Canes and Hartford Whaler history. So that's always good to see. So we'll see here. Obviously, Sportsnet's still chatting it up here with their panel. Puck has not stopped yet. Andre is a beast, yes. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he's one of the big breakout players next year. Really, Svechnikov really is a pretty phenomenal hockey player. And he's only going to continue to get better, still so young. What happened with PK? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. There's a lot of things that have gone on with PK. Maybe clarify your question. I'll do my best to answer you. Florida bounce back tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. The Islanders' defensive system is pretty structured. Not going to be an easy task. I don't have a lot of confidence in the Panthers right now, to be honest. Yes, he did fall off a cliff. But he has battled some injuries, and I know I've seen some reports he's been doing a lot of weight training. I've seen him, he did a workout with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson the other day, so we'll see what that does for him. Either way, I think he's got a big future in hockey and in media. I mean, he's all over YouTube now that he's not playing and all that, so we can see him trying to be some sort of hockey media guy for sure. He's always been a good talker. Has lots of personality, that's for sure. So, just adjust this here a little bit. Move that over. All right. No, you're right. His value is down for sure. We got a win. I assume you're Gunshot Gaming. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. I'm getting all the notifications here as everything comes up. Yeah, no, his value is not that high. Gunshot Gaming. Go Habs, go. Obviously, you're a Habs fan. I'm sure you're happy with what you've seen so far. Tampa today, I didn't get to see the whole game, but obviously they went to overtime, won in a shootout. Not too bad. Islander fan, I'm torn on winning the series. Yeah, I know you're right. They are lacking that big scorer, but they're a good team, though. They're a very cohesive team, strong defensively. So certainly going to be interesting. Sean's predicting the Penguins to bounce back. Well, you know what? Strong possibility. You cannot. They have all that experience. Crosby, Malkin. Super Jack, show the game. Well, I can't do that, man, or I'm going to be copyright struck down and my channel is going to get in trouble, and I haven't worked hard to build it up to do that. So, sorry about that, man. We're just here to have a discussion as the game goes on. So, this is kind of like my reaction. We can talk, interact, but you won't see actual footage. I'll do my best to give you a play-by-play of what's going on in case you're not able to watch. Yeah, sorry, Super Jack. I can't do that. No bling bling. Surprised that, yeah, Jets played an awesome game today. I mean, they certainly... When they didn't score in that 5-on-3 earlier, I thought they were doomed. I said it was going to come back to bite them, but they pulled it out without Scheifele and Laine. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But Winnipeg certainly battled back. That's going to be a heck of a series, and it's getting nastier as it goes. So playoff hockey's in full form. People say Leaf fans can't be a Habs fan. Well, you know what? It's not common. I'll give you that. But obviously... Some people can, you being one of them. Yes, indeed, MJV, thank you very much. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's get the likes up here and make sure you let me know if I'm doing a good job keeping you with the comments here. Obviously, we're here to have a community conversation around this excellent playoff hockey we hopefully see between the Penguins and the Habs. Leave lots of comments. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, stick around, have some fun, and obviously get the daily content that I put out. Pretty well every single day you're going to keep up to date with all the hockey news and kind of go from there. My favorite team, Jeff, I'll answer your question quickly. Unfortunately, I'm a Sens fan, so I got no team in the playoffs, and we've had our fair share of pain over the past couple of years. So clearly, yeah, looking forward to some better days, needless to say the least. We need a new owner. That would be a huge help. Princess Flora, you are the rare exception. Well, you know what? If you can find a way to love two teams like that, all the power to you. And really, we're all unique in our own way. And if you can be a Leafs fan and a Habs fan, then that's goes to show how unique you are. Yeah, yes, the Red Wings and the Sens kind of both did get shafted. Not crazy about a play-in team getting the #1 overall pick. I mean, it certainly creates a lot of talk and drama and everything around the NHL. So I think it's good in ways. But for the teams who really need them even more, like those bottom 7 teams like the Sens and the Red Wings, even the Kings, I mean, they get a little bit luckier at #2, but your favorite team, Chicago? Tom Gushu, if I pronounced that correctly. If not, I apologize. Subscribe. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate it. Yeah, you know, I can see that, Princess. I mean, it does make for a good storyline. There's no question about it. Do you think the draft lottery should be changed? No. I mean, I do like the current format. It's just unusual how things played out this year. Jameson, yes, for you. Stay safe as well. You know, for sure, everybody's going to stay safe. Appreciate the comment. Trying to keep up here. Snowman, thanks for joining. Penguins fan, best of luck to you tonight. Habs will sweep the Pens. Well, we'll see about that, Christian. Certainly anything's possible at this point. They rigged it for a playing team. You know what? I mean, really, in all honesty, like I said, it creates a lot of hype around the NHL. I mean, none of us can ever prove that it's rigged, but at the same time, you know, it certainly makes for an interesting creation around the league for sure. I think the Canes can sweep. Yes, I agree, Sean. I would not be surprised if the Canes take the Rangers down and finish them off. They look to be doing really well right now. They're playing strong at all ends of the ice. The Lightning, hey Rob, thanks for joining again. Yes, the Lightning won today. Who will the Carolina? That depends. We don't know the answers yet because it's their teams are going to be reseeded after every round, so it depends on who else wins. The sun is setting on this class of the Penguins. You're right. I think their window is slowly closing, but you know I wouldn't count out Crosby, Malkin, and company here yet. Defense, yeah. I mean, we've had a lot of underdogs winning, a lot of backup goalies playing, like goaltenders that I did not expect to be starting, getting in there, and not only playing, but playing well for the most part, except for Mike Smith in Edmonton. He didn't have a great game. Who do you think will win the Cup? I predicted Tampa, but you know what? I never seem to get them right when I make predictions, so maybe I've cursed them. I know that's what Rob said the other night. Yeah, if Edmonton loses to Chicago, wow. Can we watch here live for free? Caleb, you can watch me react to the game and have a discussion, hang out, make some friends. Lots of great people on here, but you're not going to actually see the NHL footage. You're going to get me reacting to it. How good do you think McCann will get? Well, he's still relatively young, but I mean, really, considering he was a fairly high draft pick, I mean, he seems to fit in decent with Pittsburgh. Hard to say. I see him being more of a middle six kind of guy. Once Carlson was traded at the door, yes, you're right. But it slammed it shut for a while, but I think they'll come back better than ever. But it's going to take a few years to get all those prospects up and developed here. Just like Toronto went through. They had their pain, and now Ottawa has theirs. Sean says, I think Columbus has a shot at beating Toronto. Well, if they can keep up playing like they did in Game 1, anything is possible, for sure. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, Matthews has a wicked shot, and he was probably one of the better Leafs the other night. They just he needed some more help. I thought Nylander was decent, but some of the other guys just didn't get the job done. Yes, Batherson was originally born in Cape Breton, I believe. He grew up in a few places because his dad's been around, moved around a lot. But yeah, I'm well aware. I actually had a chance to meet some of Drake Batherson's family when he was still his last year of junior. Get to see one of his playoff games. He was after he got traded from the Screaming Eagles. He was with Blainville Boys Band Armada, and the Armada had a game against Moncton Wildcats that I went to, which isn't far from me. And I ended up sitting next to a bunch of his family members, just coincidentally. So he lived in New Minas. Yep. And his uncle used to play for the Senators as well, Denny Biel. Lots of more and more talent coming out of the Atlantic Canadian provinces too, which is nice to see. Obviously, some big names in the NHL already with Crosby, Brad. A lot of people don't realize Brad Marchand's from Halifax too. You get Alex Killorn, originally from Halifax. Batherson. A lot of people don't realize Sean Couturier was actually born in Bathurst, New Brunswick. His dad was living in the States for a while, so he's got dual citizenship, but he is primarily a Canadian. He plays for Canada internationally. Can't stay up too late. Got to be up. Ooh, well, do the best you can. I understand. Trust me. We all need some sleep at some point, and we all got different schedules. So hopefully they will drop the puck. The teams are coming out here for the little pregame skate. They're almost ready to go. I imagine we'll see a little pregame anthem here in just about a moment or so. Well, there you go. Learn something new every day. Yeah, there's certainly lots of talent coming out of these parts of the country, which is great to see. Why are the Habs always? Well, it depends on they're rotating and who's away and who's home. And obviously the Penguins are the higher ranked team, so they would technically be the home team for the first couple of games. So they'd be wearing their road whites for right now, and then they'll switch after. I'm not sure. I think it's probably game 3 they're switching. I think they're doing 2. They'll each do 2 games at home, and then game 5 will go back to the higher ranked team if need be. I believe is what they're doing. What do you think of the Seattle Kraken? I love the name myself. I love the whole marketing around it, Release the Kraken. It's something that I've embraced for quite some time, so I'm a big fan of it myself. Yes, good to know, Rob. It's always fun to be able to watch the games for sure. I mean, I know sometimes we are busy, we have a lot going on, and different work schedules. It's not always possible, but certainly nice to be able to do it. Especially now we got hockey on all day. It's kind of weird. Here we are early August, and you get hockey on from middle of or early afternoon right up until late at night. So Toronto is a mess. Think Tavares signing will haunt them. Well, it could. Time will tell. I heard a concept goal horn for Seattle. I haven't heard that myself. I'd be interested to see. Christian, I really like your content. I appreciate that, man. Thanks very much. Sean, the game is about to start. Yes, I think they're starting here with the anthems right now. The U.S. anthem is underway right now. How about those Blue Jackets? Yeah, they had a great game. Shut the Leafs out in Game 1. We'll see if they can keep up. For sure. Oh, yeah. People are being told to stay home. That tropical storm. I know it's expected to hit us probably Tuesday night into Wednesday is what they're saying. Although it's likely not going to have a whole lot of strength left in it by the time it reaches us. But usually we get a ton of rain and some wind. I think they're projecting probably moderate strength winds right now. But I think it looks like it's still going to be a fairly strong tropical storm or tropical depression or something by the time it hits us. But best of luck to you. Certainly want to stay safe with everything going on. Last thing we need is more bad weather. No, you're right. It's likely going to come up more towards the Bay of Fundy and head into New Brunswick is what they're saying. So, yeah, there'll probably be some spin-off showers and a little bit of rain. That's about it. I'm actually going to be heading to Nova Scotia myself here in a couple of weeks for a little vacation. I lived in Halifax for a while myself as well for about a year. I'm not sure. That's probably something most people don't know. I spent a year in Halifax I don't want to age myself, but a long time ago. Right after I was first in university. Hope Suzuki's still on a hot streak. Well, he's been one of their best players. We'll see if he can keep it up. They are now doing the Canadian Anthem. We're not far from puck drop. Halifax is like, yeah, I loved it there myself. Like I said, I try to get back and visit. I used to have to go a lot more for work meetings down there, but haven't had to do that for the past few years. So, yeah, we'll see. Well, I'm used to living in a smaller city, so it's not a big deal. I do like to visit Halifax, though. Malkin needs to have a big game. Absolutely, he does. He can be a beast, but he can also get agitated and get off his game. So, we'll see. We love it here. So, Jack, I assume you're saying you live in Halifax? Good to know. Great little city. Not too big. I do like to visit. Like I said, I did live there briefly. Yeah, there's really a lot of great places in Nova Scotia. I know it's we have some friends and a few relatives down there as well, and some pretty good YouTubers down there too. I'm an old Voyager fan. Yes. Yeah, exactly, MJ. Like the city I live in, I live in Fredericton, New Brunswick, and it's with the surrounding area, we're just a little over 100,000 people. It's not huge, so you can get anywhere in 10 minutes. But then again, at the same time, you still get access to lots of great stuff. It's not too bad. Whereabouts are you living, Snowman? Obviously, I take it if you want to visit Canada, then I assume you're somewhere in the U.S., but let us know. Be great to have you, especially once the borders open, once we get through this crazy pandemic. So Matt Murray starting in goal again for the Penguins. Of course, Carey Price for the Habs. Yes, it is. Hockey is much cheaper in the States. Yeah, Nova Scotia has been growing. I know when I lived in Halifax, it was around 300,000. I think it's probably way more than that now. That was a long time ago. Delaware. Oh, cool. Okay. And we have... The game is now underway. Puck has dropped. Let's see. Penguins are attacking early here. Gensel down the wing. Los Angeles. Cool. I sat in front of the glass Detroit, Montreal, Joe Louis Arena. For 150, that's pretty impressive. I did that down in... I went to a game in Ottawa. It was Ottawa versus Pittsburgh. at the Canadian Tire Center, and it was, what was it? I think it was $200 US per ticket. So yeah, it was expensive for myself and my family to go. It was not a cheap day, but we had a great time. But that was a one-time deal. I'd rather sit up a little higher and get a better view, to be honest. It was nice to be close to the players, but. Yes, Rob. Certainly, Canada's a lovely place to visit. Lots of land here. There's all kinds of places to go to. And we're a minute in. Price is frozen the puck. Face-off will be in the Montreal end. Ottawa's new arena. Yeah, you're right. Melnyk did screw it all up. Basically, there's really no status because there's nothing going on. They don't have the rights right now to build in the new area that's being developed in LeBreton Flats. So it's a kind of a big question mark right now. Can I help moderate the chat? Yeah, sure. I don't mind if you want to help. I obviously need a few people to help with that for sure, especially as we go with this and we get more people on. Just a sec here. Yes, Calgary is getting their new arena. A sec. Oh. All right, you should be a moderator there now. 1K subs with no challenge videos. Yeah, the Saddle Dome certainly needs replacing. The Flames certainly in need for sure. I'm not sure when they're going to break ground there. I think probably next year, I believe. You know, the Islanders are getting closer. They're working away on that arena. And the Seattle arena is coming along nicely. Going to be, big chance wraparound. Murray makes the save. Good opportunity there by Lehkonen. Just over a minute and a half in, we've already had a nice scoring chance by the Habs. All right. Hello, Shane. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for helping out. Appreciate it. Islanders new arena, yep. Why do you build an intentional sagging roof? Well, that's not something I can answer. I'm thinking about buying an NHL jersey and I want it under $50. I know there's usually some good deals on coolhockey.com. I know there's usually some good deals on eBay. Depends on what kind of jersey you're looking for, really. I mean, maybe leave me another comment. Let me know what do you want. Something that's a little bit older, or do you care if it's used? Quebec is going to end up having, the only way they're getting a team, I think, is through relocation. With the price of expansion today, honestly, I think they're priced out. By the time you convert the Canadian money to US, the price that Seattle's paying, it'd be almost $1 billion. Like, there's just no way that Quebecor is going to pay that. Like, so, in all honesty, I think at some point, maybe one of the other teams that are struggling with attendance, if they ever move them, maybe that's going to be their best way. I mean, they have the arena. It's a shame. I really want to see it happen, but it's not going to be an easy task by any means. Yeah, for sure. Real jerseys don't come cheap, and I don't really like the knockoffs. I bought one knockoff one by mistake once, not knowing, and you could tell after a while you could start to learn all the different imperfections in it, and not the same quality for sure. Yeah, the Fanatics product's pretty good. Price again. Covers up early for Montreal. Only a couple shots so far. Montreal 2 shots. Pittsburgh 1. Still no score. 16:50 in the first period remaining. Yeah, you're right, Andre. There's not a lot of corporate money there. So, I mean, it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. 2014 Price, yeah, looks that way. He's been playing that way for the last couple games, so we'll see if we can keep it up. Oof. Of course, again, if you're new to the stream, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I know we've had a couple of great people already subscribed during the stream, so nice to see, but I want to be able to connect and reach out with as many people as possible. Yeah, well, you know what? If the Sens ever did have to move, they could go to Quebec City. The arena's there. It's not far. You know, in all honesty, as much as it would be a sad thing for the people of Ottawa, for me, it would be closer even. Still, I wouldn't want to see it happen, though. Show the game. I cannot do that. You should know that by now, watching live streams on YouTube, that you cannot show the game. Because then I'd get a copyright strike and they shut me down. And I ain't about to do that. So, no thanks. You're here to get a reaction and talk. That's what we're here. We're discussing the game, talking hockey, and I'm giving you my reaction and my best play-by-play here. Habs are breaking out, and they lose the puck too far. Pittsburgh comes back. Looks like Malkin's got the puck. Pass ahead, Zucker. Oh, he puts it high. Jason Zucker had a tremendous opportunity. Malkin sprung him free, but he could not hit the net. Oilers stream, I'm not sure yet. I'll keep you posted on that. It's going to depend on how long this one goes and what kind of voice I got left. Still a little new to the streaming, so obviously still kind of breaking in my voice for long term. Oh, Pens are on the attack. Crosby scores! And again, Princess Flora is obviously a few seconds ahead of me. Sidney Crosby goes 5-hole on Carey Price. Pens lead 1-0. We had back-to-back chances there from the Penguins. Jason Zucker breaks in alone, goes backhand. Looked like it might have nicked the bar, actually, in the replay. And then Crosby comes back, and bam. Price opens up. He gets him 5-hole. So the Penguins have struck first. Right through the legs, indeed. Hey, Robert Dufour, thanks for joining, man. Appreciate all your support for the channel. You're certainly one of the longtime subscribers, channel membership holders, so I certainly appreciate everything that you do for the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Solid defensive breakdown by Montreal. Yes, indeed. Do you think Pens win? Well, they know they need to win tonight or they're in big trouble, so not going to be easy. Every game for Montreal is going to get harder and harder for sure. Speaking of relocation expansion, what are the odds Arizona gets their arena? Well, they've been working on that so long. To be honest, that's going to be challenging, and I know that's something that the new owners and the new CEO have a big task in front of them. So, hard to say, but I know they're supposed to be moving to the Central soon. Wouldn't be surprised if they were eventually relocated, but that's difficult to say. Sean says, I want a new jersey, and I want either Flames, Avalanche, Panthers, or Preds. Well, certainly, that's a lot of choices. Lots of good options there. I mean, you can look online between, like I said, Cool Hockey, eBay. On eBay, I know Ben H Sports is pretty good. I know the hockey guy promotes him quite a bit, but I haven't done that. Okay, no problem. I understand not everybody can do the membership thing, and that's totally cool. You can still support the channel just being here, watching the videos. Obviously, not skipping all the ads. I understand some of them are a little long or annoying, so but obviously just watching and doing anything you can to support is always greatly appreciated. Ryan Ellis is my favorite. Yes, Ellis. I've been watching Ryan Ellis since he was in junior. Small guy, but certainly a great defenseman. Give me a live chrono so I can time my game to your stream. Yes. Do my best there, Bling Bling. Teams that I want to win the play-in round. Oh, Montreal trying to get caught up here in the neutral zone. Gets the puck in deep. 13:50 to go. But it seems as though we are delayed here a little bit by about 5 to 10 seconds by the looks of things. JB. Oh, cool. Excellent. Anybody else have any stories they can share about meeting any NHL players? Why aren't you showing the game? Well, in case you're not aware, the NHL does not like that. They frown upon that and they copyright strike people, and we get in a lot of trouble. So this live stream is to discuss the game and me react to it. That's why. It is watching with no fans, but I think they've done a great job setting up the arenas. Yeah, sure. Actually, sorry, I think it was Shane you said your name was. You can, if you go on the About section of my channel or in the description of any video, the email is in there that I use for this, and you can email me at that if you want. That's right. They really don't. Trust me, if I could show the game and react to it, I would gladly do it. It would make this that much more entertaining and that much more fun for everybody. But yeah, I agree. They really have done a good job setting up the arenas. Crosby was at my apartment building pool Labor Day 2017. Cool. I haven't actually had a chance to meet Sid. I know I've got some signed memorabilia of him, and I come close a few times, but not hasn't happened yet. Surprised how physical. Yeah, this is playoff hockey. I could moderate for the Leafs and Jackets games as I plan to watch the stream. Okay. Well, Princess, I will add you as a moderator as well here. So hold on. You don't have to do it tonight if you don't want to, but I can add you so that you're in there. Boom. There you go. That should be on there now. Yeah, I can definitely do a memorabilia video sometime. Obviously, I want to do what people want to see, so. I live near the Penguins practice facility. Saw Murray walking. Oh, cool. Excellent. You might probably see players hanging around a fair bit then. Okay. Thanks, Princess. Appreciate it. So email me when you're live because I can't get... Oh, okay. Yep. I'll do my best. We're now in commercial break. We have a 1-0 Penguins lead. If you're new to join the stream, hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Looking to have a nice, fun hockey chat tonight while the Habs and Penguins play. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Princess. I met Jared McCann once. Oh, cool. Jeff Brown was at the rink all the time. Yes, if you live in St. Louis, you probably see all kinds of NHL alumni. I know a lot of the ones that tend to go down there, they tend to stay and stick around and be part of the franchise. Did Gary Bettman threaten to throw out a team if a player breaks out of the bubble? I don't know about that, but I do know that there was going to be some serious consequences for sure if anybody breaks the rules. I don't recall meeting any NHL players. Well, it's unfortunate. Someday. I know there's not a lot of opportunities though, especially if you don't live in an NHL city, or if you have one that lives near you during the off season or something. Do you think Jonathan Giroux's development has been mishandled? Well, to a degree, but I think he might have been overrated from the beginning, to be honest. I mean, in junior, he had some pretty awesome stats, and he did play well, but he also played with Nathan MacKinnon, and MacKinnon makes everybody better. I used to play with NHL players in the summers and Robitaille. Oh, cool. I did not know that. That's one thing about you I did not know. Bling, bling. Cool. Robert Golubsky has subscribed. Thank you very much, Robert, for sticking around. I appreciate it. I will be posting daily if you're already not familiar with the channel. We will be live streaming a lot through the playoffs, and you get a regular video every day as well. Yes, I agree, Rob. The NHL is handling this way better than in Major League Baseball for sure. Oh, Penguins are attacking, and they missed the net. Oh, that was close. They're on the power play right now as well. I got caught up in the comments and missed a penalty here. Malkin attacking. Oh, Malkin again. Oh, big save, Price. Big save. Habs clear the zone. What do you think about the Penguins' goaltending problems? I honestly think that that's going to be determined in these playoffs. Before the playoffs started, I would have said trade Murray because they're going to have to make shed some salary anyway. But if he takes him on a deep run again, that's not going to be an easy choice to make. But I do think that it's possible they could sign both, but if they do that, they're going to risk losing one in the expansion draft again. Oh, Montreal's attacking. Wraparound attempt, and it goes wide. A little short-handed attempt, but Pittsburgh out shooting them now 6-2. Here comes Zucker. Back to the point. Oh, big save, Price. Price is holding them in here. They're getting some opportunities on this power play. And Price will give it the save and a shot from the point. Trade Murray to Detroit. Well, Detroit's going to need a goalie. 100%. Yeah, Tristan Jarry will be much cheaper for sure. But if the Penguins were to go on a deep run, again, that's just not going to be an easy choice to make. Where do you see Murray landing if he gets traded? Probably, well, Detroit would be a prime option, but I know that Colorado apparently had inquired on trying to pick him up last year, so I can see that maybe being a spot too. The Habs are going to be a team to watch. Man, Pittsburgh got another shot from the point, and Habs cleared the zone. They had 5 shots in that power play. Domi missed the net. Kotkaniemi wiped out. Crosby gets the puck. Oof, gets the puck in deep. How do you think this? Sorokin, I think, is going to be phenomenal, to be honest. Met Bobby Clark years ago. Cool. Colorado's good. Yes, indeed. I think Yzerman surprises at the draft to take... Well, you know what? They desperately need a goalie. Absolutely. Oh, you're in Edmonton. I didn't see that. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up here on some of the comments. Most underrated goalie in the league? Oof. That's a tough one. I have to think on that for a second. That's a good question. I mean, there's a lot of good goalies. A lot of... maybe Jacob Markstrom in Vancouver, to be honest. He doesn't seem to get a lot of love when it comes to being recognized as a top goalie, but he was their MVP this year. I'm going to go with Markstrom. Current draft lottery system is fair. Yes, this is a unique year, though. The general system is good, but I'm not sure how to feel about how things went this year. Certainly going to make things interesting. Oh, Habs are pressing here. Oof. Oh, Duran trying to get the puck back. Weber back to Duran. And his pass is deflected off a leg and down the end of the ice. Carey Price handling the puck. Out to the blue line. And the Habs are back. We have a delayed penalty coming up against Pittsburgh. So Price has gone to the bench. Yaros is totally underrated. Well, perhaps he is. We'll see what he can do here in the playoffs. Oof. And we have a whistle, and the power play is on the way for Montreal, who desperately needs to get some offense going. In the offseason, I think the Sharks will trade. Yeah, well, the Sharks do need a goalie. Not sure for sure that that's what they do, but I do agree they will do something similar to that. Fleury. Welcome back, Christian. Yeah, Marty Brodeur is often looked upon as being the best goalie of all time in some cases, people's view, but not sure that he was. He had such a good defense in front of him that sometimes I think he gets too much credit. He was a great goalie, no doubt, but Carter Hart might be unstoppable. He's a great young goalie, but I don't know about that. We'll see, I guess. Score is 1-0 Pittsburgh right now. We're on a TV timeout. Montreal is going to the power play. Pittsburgh just got called. And then we are getting towards the midway point of the first period. What do you do for a living? Well, I do own my own business. I work in finance. I'll leave it at that. The Cinderella run, that was the Anaheim Ducks in 2003. What is the issue with Igor? I'm not sure. I mean, he's clearly not COVID related. He's definitely nursing some kind of injury because he's in the building. He's around everybody. So we know it's not anything crazy. And he's listed as day-to-day, so I don't know. But Lundqvist hasn't been bad, but they could use somebody jump in there and steal one for them. Not sure if Igor's going to be available in the next game or not. Haven't seen the update on Igor as of yet. I'm not sure. Rask may, yes. Because Tuukka Rask, apparently, they have to do like a questionnaire every day and be tested. And apparently he answered that he had a cough. So you automatically have a symptom. You have to be out. And So that's what caused all the Tuukka Rask stuff. If you're the GM of Toronto and they lose, do you trade Mitch Marner? No, I don't think you make a knee-jerk reaction like that. You do make some changes, partially because you have to, but I'm not sure I'd do something crazy like that. All right, the Habs are on the power play. Gallagher enters the zone, gets control, loses it on the boards, though. Down the ice it goes. We're almost 30 seconds into the power play. Did you see the end? Yes, I did. I did see the end. It was quite a finish. Winnipeg held on even without Scheifele and Laine. It was an impressive win. Certainly things are getting nasty in that series, though. Habs sent back down the ice again. 1 minute to go. We're halfway through the power play. We have another breakout attempt. See if they can get set up here in the zone. Petrie takes her down. Makes the pass in the zone. Back to the point. Now we're set up. Here we go. Let's see if Montreal can get some traffic to the net. 0-0. Jim Bob. No, it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. 7:25 to go. Pens are out shooting the Habs 9-3. The Habs were on the power play, and now Armia's heading to the box. So we're going to have 4-on-4 action. Looks like Armia's being called for holding. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He got his arm tied up on Johnson by the looks of it. We're going to have 4-on-4. Awesome. All right. 4-on-4, yes. Brad May. Hey, Andon Coward. Thank you. How are you? You are... I'm good, man. Hopefully you're enjoying the game. Not sure if you're watching, able to see the game or not, but if you are, I hope you're enjoying it. Do you think the Maple Leafs win a cup in the next 5 years? I think the odds are pretty good, for sure. Now is their time. They get their window. They have a lot of core pieces. Watch the Habs win in Pittsburgh. Yeah, can you imagine Lafreniere playing with Crosby? Considering he came from the same junior team, still a lot of the same, similar stats in junior in Quebec, in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. Like, Lafreniere is one of the best Quebec-born players in a long time. I mean, I know Crosby's not Quebec-born, but he was obviously played in the Quebec League, but that would be insane if Pittsburgh got the top pick. Ooh, big save on Price. 4-on-4 here. Montreal clearing the zone, but they lost the puck. Montreal turns the puck over. Pass across. Shoots wide. Oh. Another opportunity. Habs are pressing here. Wrap around. The net is off. The puck looked like it went in, but the net was off. The referee says no, but I think they're going to have to take a look at this. Does Taylor Hall have any chance of ending up in the Islanders? If he's willing to take a cheap deal. But they're super tight on cap space. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure that puck crossed the line. Is Pittsburgh getting a penalty here? Looks like Dumoulin's getting the penalty, but they're talking about it. 4-on-4, 15 seconds to go. Now they're reviewing the play for a potential goal. I don't think the puck went in. Let's check the replay here. Do you think the Ducks will trade Adam Henrique? It's possible, but they do need to have a few veterans. Ooh. I can't... Boom. Oh, with the net being off, you can't really tell. I don't think that's conclusive enough to say that went in. At the same time, though, it could be a hooking call. They were calling Dumoulin by the looks of it, but you could call a penalty there on McCann by the looks of it as well. I can't see that being a goal, though. I can't see it. I don't think there's enough evidence. What is the most realistic landing spot for Eichel? I'm not sure there really is one, to be honest. I don't see it happening. All right, so the call is no goal. Dumoulin in the box for holding. So we're going to have a 4-on-3 power play for Montreal with 15 seconds. Who do you think will win the Hawks game tonight? Well, I don't know. Probably the Oilers really need to win that one badly. They can't take 2 losses in a row. Oof. Montreal scrambles out the face-off. See if they can set something up quickly. Shot, saved by Murray. Pittsburgh. What is up with these overhead shots of the camera? I don't like that angle. I'd rather have the camera in a little closer. I don't understand some of these camera angles the NHL's trying out this playoff season. All right, penalties over. We're back to 4-on-4 for 1 minute. You should turn on Nightbot, enter your links to other stuff. Perhaps I will try. I'm still learning all this stuff here as we go for the stream, so. Any camera angle is better than the Florida Panthers at home. Yes. Yeah, you know what? Are you a Cavaliers fan? No. No. I'm not a huge basketball fan, but I'm a Toronto Raptors fan. Of course, they're their only Canadian team, and I'm Canadian, so I've always cheered for them since they first came into existence as an expansion team in the NBA. The night score. What is the score for the Dallas-Vegas game? Do you swear in the stream? I try not to. I try to make it advertiser-friendly, try to make it kid-friendly. There's all people different ages. I am known to slip once in a while, but try not to. Will you do a stream? I don't know yet. I may do the Hawks Oilers next, but we'll see how my voice is doing at the end of this game. Not sure yet. Yeah, I'm not a huge NBA fan. I tend to watch more in the playoffs. But not a ton in the regular season. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a good idea for sure. I'll try to get that done. 3-2 in favor of Dallas. All right, thanks for the update. Another penalty on the way. Too many men on the ice. Habs already had a short power play for 14 seconds. So the Habs getting called for too many men. Oh, yeah. That wasn't a good change. They jumped too quick. Yeah, Romanov is going to be pretty awesome. It's too bad he's not able to play. There has been a lot of penalties. Dylan Strome for Noah Hannafin. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of talk Strome won't be in Chicago next year, but I guess we'll see. I like Canadian football. Yeah, I don't mind CFL. I don't watch it a ton. Knights just scored again. Vegas ties it up at 3. All right. Thanks for the update, Rob. And Sean. So we have 4-on-4 hockey here. Pittsburgh still with a 1-0 lead. 5 minutes to go in the first period. Pittsburgh attacking on the offensive zone here. Turns the puck over, though. Montreal coming back. See if they get anywhere. No, it looks like they're dumping it in and going for a partial change. Oh, Habs behind the net. And here comes Malkin. Malkin tried to hit Crosby, missed the pass. Habs clear the zone, but lose the puck. Letang now has the puck. Almost intercepted. Turnover, but he got it back. Looks like he tucks it with the high stick, though. Oh, Habs play the puck. So play continues. Malkin in the corner, battling with Armia. What kind of music do you like? Well, you know what? I think it really depends on the mood. I like all kinds. I don't like anything country. Anything else, though, is fine. Rock. rap, country, like hip hop, anything but country, basically. Alfredo, thanks for joining. If you're new, subscribe, hit that like button. We'll be streaming plenty through the NHL playoffs, and I post every day in case you're new to the stream or if you're new to my channel. I appreciate you joining us. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Certainly want to get some more likes on there. I think we're at 27, I believe, 27, 28. So if you're in the stream and you haven't already done so, smash that like button for me. Penguins on the attack here. Shoot on that. Price with the save. Oh. Penguins lost the puck. Montreal clears the zone. Penguins on a short power play here. A few seconds left. Probably won't even be able to be set up here before it's over. It's now over. They're in the zone. And the Habs get the puck. Domi's coming down the ice. Panthers look future. Not great. I think their ownership there wants to cut some salary. Bobrovsky's contract's looking horrendous. They do have some good pieces, though. It's unfortunate. How much longer does Kane have in him? Oh, geez. I'd say he's got lots of time left. He still looks really good. I don't think Patrick Kane's going to be leaving the NHL anytime soon. Oof. All right. Montreal clears the zone. 2.5 minutes to go in the first period. Penguins trying to break out. Intercept it. Tatar gets the puck. And they're offside. Little scrum after the whistle. Trying to get under Crosby's nerves here. Gallagher's right in the middle of it. No shocker there. Gallagher just randomly decided to get in Crosby's face. Playoff hockey. Did anyone take any? I didn't see it tonight when they were doing the anthems. I never noticed. They were it's game 2. They didn't have the full roster on the ice. They only had the starting lineup, so I didn't see anybody. I didn't see anybody taking a knee, but I was also chatting in here, so I could have missed it. I really hope Barkov can get out of Florida. Yeah, Barkov's an awesome player. It's a shame he doesn't have more supporting cast, but he does have. I really like Jonathan Huberdeau as well. He's a player I've watched a lot in junior too. The St. John Sea Dogs. He's got a tremendous playmaker, good guy, good player. I think he's a tremendous talent. I'm worried how much Montreal will pay Gallagher in his next deal. Yeah, you're right. A lot of teams sometimes overpay and regret it later, but we'll see. Barkov would be great. Yeah, Barkov would be great in a team like Columbus, to be honest. I mean, he would thrive in their defensive system, and he's offensively gifted enough that he could be that scorer that they need. Vegas goal is under review. So is that the 3-3 goal, Rob, or has there been another goal? Obviously, I've only got the one TV here, and I go, maybe we'll flip over to another game during the intermission. Is Eugene Melnyk ever going to sell? It can't happen fast enough, but he's so stubborn, he's going to want to hang on. Are teams paying for retired players? That I'm not sure. Is Eugene Melnyk ever going to sell? Yes, I just answered that. Do you have a favorite team? Yes, I am a Senators fan, unfortunately. Don't feel the need to have pity on me. I'm used to the pain by now. We've got a couple bad years. William Carrier, so Vegas, that's a 4-3 goal. I think these games are streamable through NHL.com. I think if you go through there, I'm not really sure. I'm watching it on Sportsnet myself. Depends on where you live, I guess. Sens rebuild's going fantastic. I mean, it's just a matter of my concern, though, is as these players come out of their ELCs and really graduate and become stronger players, are they going to stick around? Do you think Murray's going to Seattle? Not necessarily, but he's going to have to probably go somewhere. But between him and Jerry, one of them will be moved. I don't think the Penguins want to lose another goalie in the expansion draft, so I can't see that happening again. I think they'll make a trade. Who would go to Seattle? Well, it's a good question. I mean, I know I did a Seattle mock draft. If you guys missed that video, check the channel for sure. I gave you my thoughts. But these rosters are going to change so much before it actually takes place that it's hard to say right now. It's just something to do for fun. Would you rank Slavin as a top 5? Maybe. He's highly underrated. He does not get enough love for being one of the top defensemen in the league. Jacob Slavin is certainly top 10 for sure. Probably top 5 or 6, 7. I'm not sure where I'd put him, but he's certainly up there. Seattle can take Alsner. Yeah, that'd be great. Doubtful, but great. Vlasic to the Habs? No, I don't think he will because he has a full no move. And there was a lot of talk before that he didn't want to go there, but I don't know. We're down to the final minute of play, or we're just over 1:07 here in the first period. Penguins still have a 1-0 lead and are out shooting the Habs right now. Montreal struggling to get much offense on the go here at the moment. Do you think Vegas' success is going to create unreasonable expectation for the Kraken? No, I don't. Because I think the expansion draft rules is what allowed a lot of that. I mean, obviously they have good ownership and, they get some good signings and they picked up some good players. But obviously, Seattle's going to have a good team too, I think, right off the hop. Nah, Montreal won't be trading Price. And again, he's got a full no move. I think that would only happen if he wanted it. And even then, they're going to be limited if they do. So I don't see it happening. Price isn't going anywhere. Do you think the best goalie in the 2021 season? That's hard to say. Probably Connor Hellebuyck. He's this year's for me. Yeah, Craig Anderson's likely not coming back. He's not the same goalie he used to be. He's had a great career, had a good run in Ottawa, but I think time is up. Time to give one of the younger guys more of an opportunity. Yeah, MJ, I've seen this. Certainly playing in Montreal is it's a lot of pressure, and there's certainly some players that don't want that. They'd rather fly under the radar in a smaller community, don't have the eyes on them, for sure. Are you going to show the game? No, sir. Or ma'am, whoever you are. No, the game will not be shown. You're getting my live reaction and all these great people that are in the chat to talk to. So we're having a chat about the game and go from there. The first period is officially over now. Penguins with a 1-0 lead. But no, the game will not be shown because, as Princess said here, I would get a copyright strike. My channel would be in trouble. And I haven't worked hard to build up 13, almost going on 14,000 subscribers just to turn around and waste it by doing something crazy like that. All right, so what deal is Barzal getting? That's a good question. Barzal is going to be one of the contracts that kind of sets the tone here, I think, for a lot of the RFAs and UFAs too for the upcoming offseason. It's going to be an interesting contract. I know he's looking for some big money. Princess, yes, Hannah, of course. Never knew your real first name. Of course, for those of you as well, I get this a lot because I don't say it a lot, but my name is Mike. Feel free to call me by my first name. I guess I just get into the habit of just referring to everything as Top Shelf Hockey, that I don't always refer to myself by my own name, but my name is Mike. In case you're new and don't know that, feel free to address me that way. Totally cool if you do. Will Nolan Patrick play again? Hope so. I hate to see that young career wasted. Do you think signing Tavares was a mistake for Toronto? Right now, no, I wouldn't say that, but I was very surprised because I thought with all the money they're going to have to pay to their young stars that they already drafted, I was really shocked when they went out and brought JT into the fold. I really was. The Penguins should sign Mike Hoffman. He'd be a great fit there, but again, like most teams, they're going to have a hard time fitting guys in with the salary cap, obviously. So Hoffman is likely not staying in Florida. He's a UFA. They're probably not going to spend the money because it looks like they want to cut salary. So hard to say where Hoffman's going to end up. No problem, Snowman. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Totally understand. Not everybody can watch here for 2-3 hours. I get that. No big deal. Knights lead the Stars 4-3 with 3 minutes to go in the third. Awesome. Oh, yes. Sharks legend Mike Hoffman. Yes. San Jose certainly kind of tricked Ottawa on that deal. If St. Louis isn't making room for Pietrangelo, where do you see him going? That's a tough one. I think he does stay, personally. I think they figure that out. Even if it means trading another D, like a Justin Falk or somebody. But I just don't. There's not a lot of really good cup contending teams that would have room to sign him, so I think he stays. Adidas hockey game to end, so give myself another beer. Yes, another beer sounds fantastic, Rob. Enjoy. Oh, did he? I didn't see any of that. I know Canucks fans likely were not pleased with that loss of the Minnesota Wild. Was he live streaming that game, or is that just in his recap video? He said, I've been so busy myself with trying to stream and make videos and have a personal life and work all at the same time. I haven't really had much of a chance to keep up with much of his content. I don't watch as much. Oh, okay. Recap. Yeah, I haven't had much of a chance to watch a lot of other hockey YouTubers like I try to, but there's a lot of good ones out there. Kovalchuk, I think Kovalchuk goes back to Montreal, to be honest. I think there's a lot of talk he was well-liked there. I don't think Ottawa would have any interest in Ilya Kovalchuk. Vegas scored again. Barzal, 2 to 3 years, $7 million. That would be good, but I think he's going to want 7 years at like 9. That would be my prediction of what he wants, whether or not he gets it. Yes, Habs legend Ilya Kovalchuk, indeed. Empty netter, so I guess Vegas is going to take that victory, are they? What teams would be interested in Burns? Oof. I don't know. I mean, Brent Burns is offensively strong, not great defensively. I think he's a little overrated in that regard, but maybe Buffalo? Doubtful, actually. I'm just joking. I don't know. A lot of teams would want him, but the contract's going to deter quite a few of them. He could go back to Minnesota. I was surprised they moved him in the first place. What player do you think Ottawa will draft? Raymond, Byfield, Rossi, or Stützle at 3? Well, obviously a lot of that depends on who goes ahead of them, Nick. I think if he's there, obviously, if LA takes Stützle, like the rumors were circulating, then I think they take Byfield at 3 and maybe go for Rossi at 5. So Golden Knights win 5-3 over the Dallas Stars. Thanks for the update, Rob. I'm sure we'll probably see some highlights here during the intermission. Obviously, the Penguins kind of dominated that period. Montreal did not have a really good showing, but thankfully Price kept them in it. They're only down 1 goal. Joe Thornton, well, there's the latest talk, in case you didn't see my video today, there is talk he's going to play over in Switzerland, but not for the NHL season, but obviously his wife's from Switzerland, and he may play over there to get ready, but he could go back to San Jose, but it just depends. I mean, I know at the trade deadline there wasn't much interest, so I don't know who's going to want him. I mean, I'd take him for the right contract. Like if he could get especially if he took like a Jason Spezza type of deal. Where will Yossi go? He won't go anywhere. He'll stay in Nashville. Nashville's not going to trade Roman Yossi. Crazy trade idea. If the Islanders can't agree with Barzal and Taves for Eichel. Woof. That is kind of crazy, but that's what it's going to take. If Buffalo ever traded Eichel, that's what they're going to need, a top center in return and something else. Certainly one of the more reasonable Eichel trades I've heard of recently. Yeah, San Jose are hoping to make like a reset like they did a few years back when they missed the playoffs. But I don't know. We'll see what GM Doug Wilson has up his sleeve. So the Knights win 5-3. So we have a 1-0 Penguins lead. Again, if you're new to the stream, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We're up to 35 likes. We have a couple thumbs down, and I'm assuming those are probably for people who wanted to see the game. So, of course, I'm not going to apologize for that, because if you're used to live streaming NHL action on YouTube, you would know that we can't show the game without getting in a lot of trouble. So, again, hopefully we don't get any more questions like that, but I can understand. Some people think that's what they're getting. Braden Holtby, good question. I could see him going to a variety of teams, but wouldn't be surprised if a team like Colorado makes a move. But I said it could be Murray. I don't know who they go for, but I can see them maybe trying to upgrade their goaltending. Hard to say, really, but hopefully won't have a shortage of options for sure. Janssen for Petro, is that what you're saying? That would be quite the trade. Great stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Do you see Ottawa trading for Matt Murray? No, they have a lot of young goalies. I think they want to see what they have with guys like Marcus Hogberg, Joey Decord. They still got Gustafsson, who they got from the Penguins, and that Brassard trade as well. All three of those guys. And then, of course, Anders Nilsson's still in the mix. I don't think Nilsson's a solution longer term, maybe for another year. But will Brian Elliott be back as Flyers' backup goalie? Wouldn't be surprised. I could see him doing another one-year deal. I think he did well enough that they would certainly consider that for sure. So, possibility. Yeah, Andreas Janssen for Petro, certainly a little wishful thinking. Absolutely. They can pull that off, though. But I think Pietrangelo more likely stays in St. Louis for sure. I mean, debatable, but I think they'll find a way to keep their captain. I don't know if that deal's dead, but I think if it wouldn't have been for the pandemic, kind of screwing around with everything and the cap now being flat for a while, it would have been easier. But I think that they could revisit that. It was Andrew Ladd and Parisi going in different directions with some other pieces involved. Oh, yes, the 10-0 thumping. How could we forget that? That wasn't that long ago, actually. Probably a game most Habs fans would like to forget, though. Yeah, I think Avalanche, actually. I'm predicting Colorado to win the first seed. Al Montoya, yes. Carolina does look good, very surprisingly. What are your thoughts on the new Swiffer WestJet? I have no idea. We don't use that. Yeah. Any of you guys catch the Jets-Flames game earlier? It was a heck of a game. I think Bobby Ryan will have a slumpy year. Well, you know what? He's probably is the best I've seen him. So I'd be surprised if he comes out and doesn't do well. But obviously a long layoff isn't going to be good for him either. Leaf fans want to forget about a certain game. Yeah, we won't talk about Game 7 against Boston. Either one of them. Those are not moments Leaf fans want to relive. Hall makes too much sense. Yes, I agree. If Taylor Hall could sign a one-year deal with Colorado, that would be perfect. Patrick Laine. Yeah, I question how much he wants to be there. I think sometimes he butts heads with the coach a little bit. I think he'd like to play more in the top line and top power play. Do I have a Discord? No, I do not. Didn't miss a game yet. Okay, yeah, it's just email me. I got some, obviously we got to get more of the settings, everything figured out here for the streams, and so this is kind of learn as you go mode. So for those of you still watching, if you're newer to the stream, certainly hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We've gained a few new subscribers tonight, which is awesome. Did you see the hat that Laine was wearing today? No, I did not. Svechnikov got a hat trick. Yes, he did. He was an awesome game today. David Ayers, yep, that's certainly not something you want to remember. That was not. Oh, that was quite the game, quite the situation. Panarin or Draisaitl? I think Leon takes the Hart Trophy myself. Panarin was pretty awesome this year as well, but I think Draisaitl was just a little better, and I don't see how he doesn't win. Yeah, no, the Jets look good considering the injuries. I must say that was an impressive game. No Scheifele, but they did say that Scheifele's injury turned out to be not as bad, so we'll see. We'll see. Quite disappointed with Oliver Wahlstrom. Yeah, I thought he would have a little bit more quicker impact as well. Oh, I can see Line doing something like that. So Dallas loses 5-3 to Vegas. Of course, the Caps lost to the Lightning in a shootout. Lots of great hockey today. For the play-in round, I predicted Calgary over Winnipeg. I predicted Winnipeg to win myself. Edmonton over Chicago, yeah, I predicted that as well. Arizona over Nashville. Minnesota, Vancouver. Yeah, I predicted Winnipeg, Edmonton, Vancouver, and Nashville, I believe. I would pick up Mika Zibanejad. Yeah, he's really turned out to be quite a player with the Rangers. And Eric Stahl, yeah, he's still pretty good considering his age. He's doing all right. He's not quite as good as he was years ago, but he's still pretty good. Yeah, that Zibanejad 5-goal game earlier this season was phenomenal. Second period is almost ready to start according to Sportsnet. Let's get the puck drop here. Most underrated Oilers player. James Neal. Yeah, you know what? I was surprised. He had a really hot start. Kind of cooled down after he got hurt, but see, while he was out hurt, he kind of lost a lot to Yamamoto, who came in and really dominated him. Ethan Bear. Yeah, that's a good choice too. Welcome to the stream. If you're new, you're just joining us. So obviously, we're watching the Montreal Canadiens battle the Pittsburgh Penguins in Game 2. We're currently in the intermission break. The intermission's almost over. Second period almost ready to start. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh certainly dominated most of that period. Outshot the Habs quite a bit. Carey Price holding them in. Crosby with the goal. Got 5-hole on Carey Price. And that's where we stand. Yes, Colby Cave. What a sad story. I was shocked to hear everything that happened with him. Nice to see how the Oilers have honored him, but that's such a sad thing to happen to such a young man. Can't find my Gmail. It should be in the description or in the about section of the channel, man. It's just topshelfhockeyvideos@gmail.com. Pajot has been terrific. Yes, he has. Although they went on quite a losing streak after picking him up. Obviously, that doesn't really count anymore now that the regular season's over, but he fit in quite nicely there. Scored right off the bat. Edmonton is my second favorite team. See why people say Draisaitl will have some death with him and Panarin. Yeah, that's true. For sure. Mark Stone definitely is underrated. Mark Stone is, in my opinion, should have been nominated for the Selke Trophy numerous times now and has never gotten any love. Skinner, yeah, that Skinner contract's not looking good right now. You know, I wasn't a huge fan of Duchesne. Matt Duchesne kind of has... He's a good hockey player, but there's something about him. Every time he goes to a team, they seem to get worse. And I don't... His overall attitude, it's not sure. Matt Duchesne's not a player I'd want on my hockey team. But it's too bad Pajot didn't stick around. I was disappointed when they had to trade him, but they did get a really good return, I must say. I was surprised they got a first-round pick and more. Duchesne is a diva. Yeah, I don't know. He's got a bad attitude. I don't know what it is with him, but like things were not working out in Colorado. Like he just, I don't know. He goes to Ottawa. Look what happened to Ottawa. He goes to Nashville, and then they kind of went downhill. Like I don't. There's got to be something to it here. Yeah, well, Ottawa moved out Turris in that trade. Nashville, what did they give up? Well, they signed him as a free agent, so they didn't have to give up anything. So Carey Price has made 13 saves so far, 12 consecutive after the Crosby goal. So at least he's short-term memories not plaguing him. Price has been solid for Montreal again. 3 draft picks and steal. I agree. I'm shocked with the return. No problem, Sean. Welcome. We can come on back anytime. We're up to 52 viewers in the stream. If you're newer to the stream, the second period is just about to get underway. Hit that like button if you're already in the stream here and you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. There'll be plenty of streams coming through here during the playoffs. And, of course, I post daily content as well in case you're not overly familiar. You're going to get daily content, lots of great chats here in the stream throughout these playoffs. Stamkos, yes, hopefully Stamkos comes back. Montreal and Pittsburgh are underway here in the second period. We're 20 seconds in. Habs trying to attack but lose the puck. Penguins cleared the zone but lose the puck. Habs trying to break out here again. Going D to D. Do you think that any of the 7 teams that missed the playoffs has a chance to make it next year? Yeah, I can see it being a possibility, but they're all going to have a major uphill battle. But it's hard to have much confidence in any of them, really, to be honest. But a lot of them have some pretty good, not all, but there's a few, like LA, Ottawa, has some pretty good Detroit. Detroit's coming, but they still have a ways to go to build the prospect pool. Theoretically, Buffalo should be better, but we all know what happened to the Sabres this year. Okay, I'll check my email after here. Boston, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Vegas, LA. Some interesting choices. Oh, Montreal steals the puck. Back the other way. We got Jonathan Drouin and... Oh! Suzuki in front. Or was it Armia? Armia had the tip. Big save from Murray. Boom. Yeah, Armia had a nice chance there. Murray shuts him down. Drouin made a nice play. I must give him credit for that. Yes, I agree with the Sabres. Like they've lost 2 years. They've had great starts, and then they just fall right off. Like this seems to be a losing culture there. It's hard to understand. Eichel's put on some muscle. That's good. Yes, the 93 final, Habs and Kings. I remember that one quite well. Oh. Okay, just hold on here. Just a sec here, people. There you go. There's my email. Oh, Pittsburgh with a good chance. Doesn't get through. Montreal counterattacks. Oh, Montreal's got a good chance. Back to the point. Missed the net. And Murray covers up. Yes, PK has been busy off the ice. He's like I said, I think he's trying to create a media career for himself. That's what people say. They say he caused drama, but I don't know. I think his personality just didn't fit. Boston start to panic. Well, they should be concerned for sure. But Boston and all the teams in the round robin have more time to get their act together. I mean, they're going to have their 3 games in the round robin before they even start a full series. So I don't think it's too early to panic yet. Yeah, Michel Therrien did not work well with PK at all. That was a recipe for disaster. So we still have 17 minutes to go here in the second period. Pens are out shooting the Habs 15-9 by the looks of it. Imagine the Oilers get Lafreniere. That would be nuts. He'd be the ultimate winger for Connor McDavid. Can you imagine? That would be absolutely insane. Who do you think is a dark horse that would go on to win the Cup? Maybe Carolina, the way they've been playing. I don't think anybody pegged them as a major contender before the playoffs started. Penguins breaking out. Oh, tried to enter the zone but lost the puck. Habs clear the zone. Yeah, Carolina definitely, I'd call them a dark horse for sure. Oh, Penguins, Crosby back to the point. Comes in. Oh, Gensel tried to break in. Should have shot. Made too many moves. Los Angeles won their first cup. I actually called it at the beginning of the playoffs. Yeah. Kings had some solid. They were a low seed, though, their first cup win. Oh. Oh. Pittsburgh just missed the net. 4 a.m. in Finland. Yes, you probably should get some sleep. Although I appreciate you joining us. Hate to see you go, but I certainly understand if you do. Rod Brindamore has been I was skeptical at first. He had no experience in that kind of role, but he's done very well. He's a good motivator. He's good. He certainly has the players' respect. He's in phenomenal shape. Oh, Penguins attacking. Almost had him on there. The players really like him. They respect him, and that goes a long way. I think he's been a good coach so far. Carolina needs a goaltender. Well, Mrazek's been okay, but they could use an upgrade to really be a legitimate contender. Oh, Penguins are attacking here. Oh, they shoot to high. Goes high and wide over the net. And here comes Montreal. Paul Byron on the counterattack. Drops Kotkaniemi. Habs shoot. Big save. Murray. Oh, it's a good rush there. Montreal keeps the puck in. All right, Landon, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Maybe we'll see you again on a future stream. Awesome. All right, Landon, have a good night. Oh, Montreal drives the net. Where's the puck? Looks like Murray's got her frozen in the crease. And we got some fisticuffs going. A little rough stuff after the whistle. Phil Deneau in there. Looks like there's going to be penalties. Don't know who's getting a call yet, though. Oof. Good chance from Tatar. Blocker save from Murray, though. So Habs are getting a power play by the looks of it. How far can the Flyers go? I think they can go pretty far. I think they're also another underrated team as well. They were certainly one of the hotter teams around the league before the pause. Do you think Montreal's the biggest underdog? Yes, I do, because they're the lowest ranked team. So I honestly would not. I have no problem calling them that. When you're at the bottom and you win, then you're a big time underdog. All right, Habs are in a power play here. Trying to battle for the puck on the boards. Oh, kept it in at the line. We get Suzuki and Weber on the back on the points right now. And, oh, good save there by Weber, but the Pens get it out. They clear the zone down the ice. Yeah, can you imagine if Pittsburgh loses this series and they get the first overall? That would be insane. How far do you think the Hawks could make it? Well, that's debatable, to be honest. I mean, the way they played in Game 1 against the Oilers, I wouldn't be surprised if they win that series at this point, but early to say. I'd be surprised if they went too far, but you just never know. There's such a unique format. Well, Montreal's pressing here in the power play. 40 seconds, shot, missed the net. Kotkaniemi go how? He has to go through his feet, and the Pittsburgh clears the zone and gets it down deep. First round eliminated by the Golden Knights. Or to the Golden Knights. Yeah, Montreal's power play is not looking good. They haven't really been able to get anything going tonight. Have not been able to get any sustained pressure. Their zone entries are not great. No, another bad one here. And they're down to 5 seconds, so it's pretty much over. Crosby on the attack now. Power play is over. Oof. Rush shoots wide. Byron trying to get the puck back, and they get it out. Dan Ortiz has become a channel member. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it very much. Thanks for sticking around. If you're new to the stream, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'd appreciate it. You're going to get lots more streams as well as daily content. I post videos every day. Keep you up to date on all the NHL news and goings on around the NHL. Do you think the Flames are a team that can make a potential run? Maybe. Like I said, right now, with this unique format, we're seeing so many surprises that I think anything's possible. But to be honest, I don't have a lot of confidence in the Flames. I really don't. There seems to be something missing in Calgary. They're missing an ingredient. Until Johnny Gaudreau can show me a little bit more, I don't like the confidence just isn't there. And we have an icing call against Pittsburgh. Montreal's starting to come back in the shots on goal department. 16-11 now. 11 minutes to go. Montreal does not have any high-end forwards. Depth is a key. Yes, the Montreal is their depth is getting there, but they are missing that star player to really break through offensively. I agree. TV timeout coming up. 11 minutes to go. Still 1-0. Pittsburgh. If you're just joining us, hit that like button. Subscribe. We have channel memberships available as well. If you want to be a membership and support the channel further, I'd greatly appreciate it. We had one new person join tonight, which is awesome. So certainly great to see all the support. Nice to see all you guys turning out here tonight. Join me for the stream. Greatly appreciate it. We're at 41 likes now, and we have, I believe, 43 people watching the stream. If you're in the stream and you haven't already done so, hit that like button. Let me know you're having a good time, enjoying the chat. Yes, I agree. The Bolts need to not choke and finally get to the finals here and get that Stanley Cup. I mean, they've been a contender for so long. Durant does have a lot of talent, a lot of skill. It's just a matter of putting it to good use game in, game out. Yeah, Tampa is certainly one of those teams. They've a great team. They're probably one of the better teams to not win the Cup recently. Alexei Yashin, wasn't really much of a fan of his. Bad attitude, talented player, but overrated. All right, we have the second period of play coming back. Coming back from commercial. All right, we're up to 45 viewers in the stream. Welcome if you're new. Welcome if you just joined us. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Lets me know you're enjoying, having a good time, enjoying my commentary, chat with all these lovely people that are joining us here tonight. We have the Habs and Penguins going. Game 2 of their play-in series, best of 5. Penguins are up 1-0, almost halfway through the second period. 17 shots to 11 in favor of Pittsburgh. There's your quick recap if you're just joining us. Yes, Mike Milbury was exactly what the Senators needed. That was quite a deal. They ended up with Spezza and Chera out of that. That was one of the best trades in NHL history, in my opinion. All right, Habs on their own end. Turn the puck over, though. That was not a good play. And Pittsburgh gets the puck on the boards, but it's out. Now they got to chase back on their own end here. Marino clears the puck around the boards. Habs are trying to attack here. They got Pittsburgh down on their own end, but they don't have any. Can't get a good cycle going. We have another penalty coming. Delayed penalty against Montreal. We are going to have a Pittsburgh power play. Looks like Armia's heading back to the box for the second time tonight. Hello, Hector Ortiz. Welcome to the stream. Hit that like button if you're new. Let us know you're having fun here. If you're new to hockey, you come to a good place to learn. Great place for sure. Hello, Gabe. Doing great. How about yourself? Big Daddy's looking for a shout out, is he? Penguins on the power play. Just over a minute to go here. See if they can add a second goal here as we're now past the halfway point of the second period. Jason Turner, what's my favorite team? I am a Senators fan. No need to feel sorry for me. I got used to the pain the last couple of years. Some rough times, but looking forward to a bright future. Oh, Pittsburgh! Oh, Perry Price robs them. What a crazy sequence there. Price has now covered it up, and we now have another after the whistle skirmish. Wow. Carey Price really came up big there. Jason, you're a Sens fan. Excellent. Nice to hear. What are your thoughts? Let's see. Random Rock. Based on the game today, who do you see taking Game 3, Calgary or Winnipeg? Well, right now, Winnipeg's got the momentum. I think the Jets are, and a lot of that depends, too, if they get Scheifele or Laine back, but I'm going to say Winnipeg. We have our first Super Chat of the night. What's happening? $1. Thank you very much for your generous donation. Let's see here. All of a sudden it turns into a rugby match. Yes. Do you consider Brady Tkachuk the new franchise player for the Sens? I'd say him and Thomas Chabot together. Yes. Yes, for sure. Noah Dobson's going to be a star. Yes, I really like Noah Dobson's game. Another fellow Atlantic Canadian player. Oh, big save, Carey Price. Another great shot for the Penguins on the power play. Is there one NHL team you dislike? No, not really. To be completely honest, I really don't have any teams that I really hate. You'd think being a Sens fan, I'd kind of have not pleasant feelings for like Montreal, Toronto, but I really don't. I really, personally, I have my favorite team, but I don't really have any major issues. I try to be pretty neutral with all the others. America is fun. I like skate and play on the ice in winter. Well, that's good to hear, Hector. If you're learning to skate and playing hockey, it's a wonderful sport if you're new to it. Is your significant other a Sens fan? She is now. She wasn't when we first met, but she didn't really have a favorite team, so I've kind of converted her onto the fan base. So yes, and now my daughter's grown up a Sens fan as well, so trying to grow the Sens fan population. Deep-seated hatred for Boston. But you know what, though? I understand why some people are like that. I mean, obviously, some teams just kind of get on your nerves. Of course, maybe they beat your team. Maybe it was a playoff series. A lot of this is built on rivalries for sure. All right, man. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for moderating. Have yourself a good night. Look forward to you joining future streams and helping out with the moderation. Can you speak on Nick Kerr, Steve Kerr brother? Not really familiar with what's going on there. You're welcome, Hector. I appreciate if you're for joining us and hope you're having a good time. All right, thank you very much for sticking around and moderating. Based on, oh yes, yeah, I understand, Rob. I do. There's certainly some fan bases that can be more annoying than others, for sure. I completely understand. I'm a Habs fan, but I don't hate the Bruins. We've always had the Leafs. Oh, you're a Habs fan living in Leafs Nation. That must be tough at times. Good question, Hector. I really don't know. I'm not familiar with the situation. I'm sorry, Jack. I know I think you were given a timeout, but I didn't get a chance to. I'll have to talk to the mods here, and we'll set up some, I guess, some more filters here. I didn't have an issue with what you were saying, so I apologize, Jack. I hope you're not annoyed. But I'll obviously we want to keep it clean and everything like that. All right. Look up Nick Kerr. Great guy. Okay. I'm actually named after... Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. I haven't had a chance. Anytime a comment gets deleted or anybody gets put on timeout, it's hard for me to see exactly without tearing myself away from the game here. So I'll leave it up to the mods to kind of keep things under control. With all NHL divisions having 8 teams, does it make it impossible for another expansion? No, it doesn't, but it would certainly make things uneven, and I know the NHL seems to be really keen on that, so hard to say. I mean, getting beyond 32 teams is not going to be tough. I don't know why you're going on about Nick Kerr, to be honest. Yes, Bling Bling, I agree with you. I'm the same way. I just love the sport, and I don't really have any hate on for any teams. Although, in my younger years, I probably did. But since starting YouTube, I've kind of gained a little bit more of an appreciation for all teams. Another $2 super chat from What's Happening. Thanks very much. I'm celebrating tonight. Oh. Okay. Well, I hope you're joking, although you shouldn't probably joke about that. Can I get a shout out? Sure. Is it Haywood? Oh, I see what you're doing. Nice try there. Did you play ice hockey when I was younger? Yes, I did. I still do today, but not in any kind of competitive nature. Really just play more like pond hockey for fun at this point in my life. Thought about joining a beer league, but haven't done it. Will Houston being the number 4 largest? Yeah, I can see them getting a team at some point. Hard to say when. Yeah. Good thinking. Thank you, Hannah. So we are now later into the second period right now. Let's see how much time is left. We have 6:50 to go. Still 1-0 Pittsburgh. 22-11 the shots on goal in favor of the Penguins. Montreal not having a very strong night offensively. Have not really been able to get a whole lot going. Do you see Portland getting a team? Portland, Oregon, maybe, but that's quite a ways in the future if it ever happens. Do you know Barry? Yes. I've seen the Twitter account. That's what you're referring to, but I know some of you like to try to make me say some inappropriate things here, trying to get shout out. So, we don't really, not really looking for, what's the word? Immature, inappropriate comments. So that's why we have moderators to hopefully take care of that. So I'm not going to fall for anything like that. I'm not born yesterday. They were supposed to get in. Yes, they did. They were supposed to get a team. More after the after the whistle festivities going on here between the Habs and Pens. We've had this happen quite a bit here. See if there's going to be any penalties come from this. Yes, Gabe, I'm sure that your cousin, you may have a cousin serving, and if you really do, I hope they're safe and thank them for their service, but you're not going to get me to repeat inappropriate names. Do you support BLM? Of course I do. Black lives do matter, and I am happy to see the NHL and some players starting to do more to raise awareness around that situation, but it's certainly something that is a great cause, and I want to see, obviously, some necessary change take place. What is your credit card info? Yes, I'm going to give that out on YouTube. You must think I'm crazy. Are you making fun of my cousin's name? Well, clearly it's not a real name. So, Gabe, just, come on, be more mature than that. Can you move closer to the camera? Am I not close enough? It's only right in front of me. I'm using my webcam on my Mac. What shirt should you wear when the Canucks win the Cup? Yeah. We certainly have a few immature people in the chat. Do you agree or understand people complaining they should keep politics out of sports? I understand. I don't agree. There's politics and everything, and these people that are professional athletes have a major platform to get, create a lot of awareness. And there's unfortunately politics in a lot of things, and it's just the way things go. But we're not going to talk politics here tonight. Do you follow any other major sports? Yeah, I do watch the NBA a bit. I watch them all a little bit, but I don't watch any of them like I do hockey. Hi, Sean. Welcome back. Yeah, I really don't want to turn this into a political conversation. Obviously, like I said, the BLM movement does matter. It's important. I support it fully, and that's about all we're going to get into on that. Penguins on the power play. 5 minutes to go. Still 1-0 Pittsburgh. Yes, keep the chat friendly. Everybody can feel comfortable participating. It's amazing how Montreal can keep giving Pittsburgh power plays. Yes, they have. Pittsburgh has not been able to convert. Yeah, Quebec's right up there, but Houston is probably one as well. Do you think Malkin's underrated? Maybe. I mean, he's certainly one of the greatest players of his generation for sure. Sometimes he doesn't get enough respect. I will say that. Montreal is lucky. Yes, Price has kept him in. Can I rap? No. I'm not going to be rapping. You haven't missed a whole lot of action, Sean, to be honest. I mean, we've had some Pittsburgh power plays that haven't converted. They now have a two-man advantage for 26 seconds. We have a timeout here. Pittsburgh is going to try to convert this. There's 5 minutes to go. Malkin similar to Draisaitl? Yeah, somewhat. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed the expansion draft talk there, Andre. Good to know. Oh my. Some of you are making some really inappropriate comments. You know, keep it clean, keep it hockey related. It has nothing to do with the NHL. And some of you are going to get booted out of here if you're not going to behave yourselves. We're not here for inappropriate comments and conversations. We're here to watch a hockey game and comment on it. First power play is over. It's down to a 5-on-4. Penguins have 1:15 to go. Yes, please, Josh. Keep it clean. I appreciate that. Thoughts on Suzuki? Nick Suzuki is an excellent hockey player. Had a decent night tonight, but he was certainly probably a little better in Game 1 now. But he certainly has a bright future. It was a good pickup from the Golden Knights in the Pacioretty trade. Turnover, Pittsburgh, clear the zone. Down to 40 seconds left here in the penalty. 3.5 minutes to go in the second period. If you're new to the stream, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Stick around for plenty more streams and daily content as well. Do you think the NHL should go back to having white jerseys at home? I don't know. I kind of like the colored ones more so myself, but I can see at some point they may change it up just to be different. Another power play about to expire here on the Penguins. They're out shooting Montreal quite badly, but haven't been able to bury one except for Crosby early on. Well, Pittsburgh is attacking now, and Price with the save. That would be their 25th shot on net. Price has been busy, but he's been up to the task. Can I do a Nick Robertson video? Well, what would you like me to do? I have no problem talking about him, but I certainly will be doing lots of videos on prospects coming up, so certainly he'd be still considered a prospect, even having some appearances here. Your pick for the Cup, I predicted originally Tampa to win, but my predictions never seem to come true. I probably cursed them for winning it. What is your opinion on a lot of people saying this isn't a legitimate Cup? I totally disagree. I think this is probably going to be one of the hardest Stanley Cups to win ever. So not only should they be credited as much or more than they always are, like really, this is an unusual set of circumstances. So I really don't see how it's not legit. Blue Jackets will win it all. I guess we'll see. We'll see for sure. I don't know. A Robertson video? Well, that's what was requested. Anything's possible. Pittsburgh is playing well. Blues for the Cup, says Derek. Yeah. Could happen. Happened last year. Crazier things have happened. Can't rule them out. Although they didn't have a great game against the Colorado Avalanche. I mean, it wasn't a bad game. They did lose a late goal there by Kadri. Cup defense isn't easy. No, it's not. Favorite Senators jersey design. The white and black jersey, the giant O. My favorite one is their one that was originally their alternate one, like the third, with the big O, the black with the O. That's my favorite one so far, but I really like a lot of their older 2D models as well, which I know they're going to be supposedly going back to or something similar. Scheifele injury was incredibly unfortunate. It looks like he might have dodged a bullet. Doesn't seem to be as bad as they were fearing in the beginning, but I can't say that Tkachuk had intent. I really can't, but I know Paul Maurice thinks he did, but I haven't seen any evidence to suggest it. But unfortunately, when you have a reputation like Tkachuk, it's hard to. No, I don't think there was intent. The newer Hurricanes alternate jersey, yeah, to be honest, I'm not real fond of it. I know some people seem to like it, but not one of my favorites. I'm surprised Mrazek has been good in goal. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of things weird though. Like with you have almost like 4 months off, and you get it's like whatever happened before almost doesn't seem to matter anymore. I mean, the Rangers handled Carolina, was it in 4 games? And now look at them. Completely different series than I expected. You're picking which non-playoff teams get into the playoffs next year? Oof. It's over, but don't moderate. Okay, no problem. Appreciate you sticking around and helping me moderate. As far as teams getting into the playoffs next year, I'm not really sure. I'll be able to better answer that once we get through this qualifying round, because technically the ones who lose these series are technically not in the playoffs. Do you see Domi as a long-term center? No, I don't. I think he's a long-term winger if he sticks around. Oh, turnover in front of the net. Luckily, they recovered and Price makes the save. Aston Reese almost had a wide-open shot. Back. Yeah, for sure. Some of the older Sens jerseys I do like. Yeah, thanks, Anna. I appreciate it. You moderating, and if you want to do this for me in a pretty regular basis, I'm totally okay with that. I'm going to need a few more people to join as mods too once we get to see who we can kind of trust to moderate things and keep everybody in line. Yeah, a lot of the players who left the Blue Jackets haven't really had much success. Yeah, Greg, I agree. Carey Price does make a lot of money, but he is proving his worth here as of late. All right, we're down to 2 minutes in the second period. No problem, Andre. Welcome back. Rangers will be a powerhouse soon. Yes, I agree. The Rangers have an excellent group of prospects there. Ooh, Carey Price, another cover-up. Under 2 minutes to go. Would you be happy for Montreal if they did get Lafreniere? Yes, I would. But there's been reports lately, and I got to check into it more. I haven't had time yet, that Lafreniere doesn't want to go to Montreal. That's what some are saying, so we'll see. We'll see what there is, if there's anything to that. No, I agree. It's not good for Pittsburgh. The longer this game goes, all it's going to take is one shot, and Montreal's right back in it. So if they can't get a bigger lead, that's going to be their downfall here. Montreal could come back with a sneaky quick one and be right back in this game in the third period. Habs are attacking here. Kulak joins the rush, and it goes nowhere. Habs are really struggling to get some offense going here. Islanders desperately need Lafreniere. Well, they need an offensive star. I mean, they have Barzal, but they could use somebody more offensive. But I'm not sure Lafreniere would be good in Barry Trotz's system, to be honest. Habs are playing like they don't care. Yeah, they are, which is nice to see. You don't really want to see teams tanking or losing intentionally. There's a lot of talk about the Habs if they're going to have their hearts in it or not, but they're certainly playing like they are, so that's good. Do you think Marc-Andre Fleury will be traded? Well, right now they started Leonard today. We'll see when they get into the actual round of playoffs. I think Leonard and Fleury will both play during the round robin, and I think if Leonard turns out to be the better goalie in the playoffs, and I think it's certainly possible we could see a Fleury trade. I wouldn't rule it out. But it's going to boil down to what Leonard wants in a new contract too. Pittsburgh being on cruise control with a 1-goal lead, dangerous. Yes, I agree, Gregory. I mean, the Penguins are pressing here, but another big save from Price. The longer this game goes, with this being a 1-0 Penguin lead, it's going to favor Montreal. Like, all you need is one bad break there. Oh, Penguins get a good shot. Another big save. Price. Shot from the point, doesn't get through. Man, Penguins are pressing here. Pen period is over. 29 shots to 13 for Pittsburgh. Really lopsided, but Carey Price is holding them in this. If it wasn't for Price, this would easily be 3 or 4-0. Have you heard about Huberdeau possibly on the block due to cost? No, I haven't. I think more likely they let guys like Hoffman and Dodonov go through free agency, more likely. If the rumor for true for Lafreniere, I would understand what that means if Montreal gets... Yeah, that's true. I mean, if the Habs get the first pick and they don't, if they think Lafreniere won't sign, then they could trade it. And either way, they would benefit from the pick going to them. All right, Princess. See you tomorrow. Thanks again. Appreciate all you do. Have a good night, Hannah. Carey Price is certainly stealing the show here. The Blackhawks start in a half hour. Yes, it's almost 11 o'clock where I am on the East Coast here in Atlantic, Canada. All right, good night. Thanks again. Yeah, absolutely. Price is the only reason the Habs are in this game tonight. Only reason. So we're at the second intermission here. We have a 1-0 Penguin lead. Penguins badly out shooting the Habs. Lots of opportunities, but Carey Price is the reason why we are only 1-0. Dale Weiss, game winner. Well, we'll see. Dale Weiss is supposed to be going to play in Europe, likely after the season's done. I think his NHL time is coming to an end here once this playoff round is over, once the Habs season's done. Yeah, Paul Kariya would be an excellent... Be nice to see how he'd fit in today's game. For sure. Do you think Taylor Hall is the most overrated former first overall pick? Maybe. There's certainly something to the fact that Taylor Hall has never really... I mean, he's not a bad first overall pick, but I mean, if you look at the draft, I don't know. I mean, he has not quite lived up to the hype that he came in with. I mean, he's a good player. He's just not that guy you can really build around. I see Taylor Hall as a complementary piece. That's why I think if Hall went to a team like Colorado in on a short, cheap contract, if he really wanted to win, he could play with like McKinnon, Landeskog, Rantanen, and all those guys. He could be a complementary piece to really help them. But I don't see him being the main guy they really build around. Habs need to step up their offense. Absolutely they do. They really do. Montreal's struggling offensively tonight, but you know what? Price has kept them in the game. All it takes is one opportunity, and we have a tie game just like that. Yes, Andre, totally. A lot of wingers are not the centerpiece. I mean, you do have some, like Alex Ovechkin, for example. But normally, your wingers are your complementary pieces. Like you have to build around a top center, your top D-man, top goaltender. And then the wingers usually are those complementary pieces. You get the odd one that can be that guy, but I just don't see Taylor Hall being that guy. Washington, Pittsburgh, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. They've done some good battles. Pittsburgh probably wouldn't mind having a crack at getting some retribution on them. Let me see the TV when the game starts. You're cute and all, but the game is what I want. Well, I'm sorry, Jason. You're going to have to go somewhere else. Sorry, man. If I show the game, I get a copyright strike and my channel will get shut down. Can't do that. This is a live stream game reaction in chat, so we can talk hockey. We're not here to show the game. The NHL kind of frowns upon that, in case you're not familiar. Yes, Dallas did, I believe. Vegas came back and beat them. So we're now in the second intermission here. In case you're new to the stream, if you haven't already done so, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're up to 48 likes. I'd really like to see that hit at least 50, which would be fantastic. Certainly a big improvement over our first stream, which took place yesterday during the Leafs and Blue Jackets game. Going to try to do this more often during these NHL playoffs so we can talk hockey. You guys can get to know me better as well, and you can still look forward to your daily content that I will be posting as well. Think you got to play Domi more in the third? Yeah, I agree. I don't understand why Domi's getting so little ice time, and his role here seems to be diminished, which I don't really completely understand. Yes, for sure. You're going to see more of an opportunity for younger players with the flat cap. Absolutely. Unfortunately, you're probably going to see some veteran guys likely out of the NHL earlier than it normally would have been. Favorite game so far? I don't know. We've had a lot of good hockey. I'm not sure if I could pick one, to be honest. Yeah, Mike Milbury. Yes. He certainly has a hard time being unbiased for sure. Riker Leonard, hello, welcome to the stream. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button to let me know that you're having a good time enjoying the commentary in the chat here. Are you going to enter the bracket challenge? Yeah, I've been meaning to do so. I haven't done so yet, but yes, I fully intend to. They have to be nervous about Domi. Yeah, maybe. But really, I mean, if you think about it, like, if he's decided to play, you might as well give him the opportunity. Like, whether or not he plays 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm not sure it's going to have a major impact on his risk really associated. Chicago absolutely can beat Edmonton again if they play like they did the other night. Let's see here. Chicago, Edmonton, I believe, starts... Yeah, they're still a half an hour away. Or about 25 minutes, I guess. Rob Hoffman, hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. We're watching Pittsburgh, Montreal. We're in the second intermission right now, so we're just talking amongst ourselves, trying to get through this intermission. Pittsburgh is leading 1-0, in case you're not sure. And we have Pittsburgh out shooting Montreal quite badly, but Carey Price is holding them in here. Crosby scored early in the first period. Only goal of the game at this point in time. Yeah, as an Islanders fan, Mike Milbury really ruined them for a long time. When does the bracket challenge open? I'm not sure. I think it's already open now, I do believe. Should be. I haven't had a chance to check that out yet, though. Dislike, but I'm still cute. Okay, well. Thanks, I guess. We've now hit 50 likes on the stream. Thank you very much for everybody's taking the time to do that. Certainly appreciate everybody sticking around. We're now 2 hours into the stream. Second intermission, 1-0 Pittsburgh Penguins as we wait for the third period action to begin. What's everybody think of the game so far? Let me know your comments. Let me know who you think's going to score the next goal in this game too. Is it going to end up getting the Habs on the board here? What's going to happen? League's probably glad that not many long... Yes, it would be a straight and be hard on the ice too. With all the games they got going on, the ice is not in ideal tip-top condition. It opens the play-in round. It's over. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Sean, for the update. How do you think Pittsburgh-Montreal series will end up? Well, right now, I'm going to say it could go 4 or 5 games. It's certainly tough to say for sure. I mean, right now, Pittsburgh's leading this game. But if Montreal, all they need is that one opportunity, bam, tie game, and then if they can snag this game too, then it's not looking good for the Penguins. Jake Gensel snipes one. He's due. He's due. A top shelf fantasy hockey league. Yes, I probably will. We did do a team or a channel bracket challenge last year in the playoffs back last season. We had some decent interest there. So show the TV. Well, obviously you don't understand how these things work. If I show the TV, then I get a copyright strike, and NHL shuts me down. I haven't worked hard to build up my channel to where it is now to have that happen. So this is a live reaction type video where you can join all these nice people in the chat, talk about hockey, talk about the game, get my reaction and my commentary. And if that's not good enough, if you want to see the game, I'm sorry, you're going to have to go somewhere else. How good is Kaprizov? He's one of the best prospects outside of the NHL. I mean, he signed his contract with Minnesota. We'll see when he actually makes his debut, but he looks like he's got a ton of potential for sure. Now the game on intermission break. I'm watching Vegas-Dallas highlights. Yes, I was kind of flipping around there a second ago myself. They were showing highlights here on Sportsnet. Red Wing Cup Champs 2021. That might be wishful thinking. Do you speak other languages? I do. Yes, I am bilingual. I do speak French. It's not nearly as good as my English, but I technically do speak French. Oh my. I only want the Penguins to win so they don't get Lafreniere. All right, Jason. You keep asking me some weird things here. I'm going to have to ask you to go ahead and clean up your comments. Okay? You're not here to tell me I'm beautiful and that you want to see my eyes. We're here to talk hockey. Yes, I hope Leonard gets a long-term deal as well. He certainly deserves it. How do you feel about the kneeling? Well, you know what? It's a cause that needs attention, and these guys have the platform to do so, and I personally have no problem with it. Are you showing the game live, Sean? No, we're not. If I show the game live, I get a copyright strike, and my channel gets in a lot of trouble. I haven't worked hard to build up my channel over the last couple of years to have that happen. So, no, this is a live reaction and chat for the game. We're here to talk about what's going on. There is no game footage to be shown here. The NHL would shut me down in no time. I've had other people that I've seen, even having the audio picked up in the background sometimes can trigger them to pick up copyrighted material in your stream and shut you down. So, no, unfortunately, that is not going to happen. If that's what you're looking for, I apologize. If you were looking for that, you're not going to find it here. Looks like the Hawks and Oilers are coming up for warm-up here for their game coming up here in about 20 minutes' time. How would you rate Lou Lamoriello? It's certainly one of the better all-time GMs, but certainly a GM who tends to not be patient, at least he wasn't in his previous years. But overall, he's made some interesting moves, but he's been very successful. His time in New Jersey brought a lot of success, so certainly you have to rank him as one of the better ones on the list around the NHL as well. Yes, the Kovalchuk deal was a disaster, and then it was questionable from the beginning, and then he up and left. So you know what happens on that? Now, if I were to do a pre-recorded video and I put footage in, I can technically do that without getting a strike. What happens is you get a content claim, and then they basically have the ability to make money off of your video, but you do not. So you can't put ads on it. The YouTube will still do it, but they take all the money that's associated with it, and you can't do that. So if you do a pre-recorded video and you use any clips from any of the sports leagues, they claim the ID, they claim the content, they take the revenue for it. You don't get anything for your work. On a live stream, though, when the game is live, they can shut the stream down. It's just that simple. I think a lot of these old school GM salary cap came on a hard time. Yeah, I agree. A lot of these guys did have a hard time adjusting. They gave out some bad contracts, and it's when you think you're in a world of never-ending salary cap increases, then it's easy to spend. It's also easy to spend when it's not your money. Are you going to live stream the draft? Yeah, probably will. Now that I'm getting more into the live streaming, we'll probably do this more on all the big events. I fully intend to do it. Do you think the Coyotes stand a chance to beat Nashville? Yes, I do. They had a great first game. I can't see why they couldn't do it again. I'm surprised they were able to get as much offense as they did. But that's my concern for them is the offense. Defensively, they're pretty sound and have good goaltending. Yeah, we will have Phase 2 of the lottery once the play-in round is complete, so that won't be too far into the future. Do you think Kessel's missing his street meats? Yeah, he was known for his hot dog loving, but I've also heard that wasn't true, but we'll see. Who's going to be in the finals? Well, I predicted Colorado and Tampa, but we'll see, though. There's lots of hockey left to make that decision, I guess. Ever thought of collabing with the hockey guy, or have you ever been in touch with him? No, I haven't, and the reason is because I've heard him state on numerous occasions in his videos, because he's been asked this numerous times, that he really has no interest in collabing with people. Really. I mean, it just doesn't seem to be something he wants to do. So, no, I have collabed with plenty of other hockey channels. It's been a while since I've done one. I did appear on another channel just about a week ago, I believe it was. But there's lots of other great YouTubers that I've collabed. We've had lots of guys on make videos with me here on my channel, and I've made lots of great contacts, and a lot of us actually are pretty familiar with each other and chat a lot and keep in touch and trying to grow the community together. Do you watch any MLB? Not really. I mean, I do like the Blue Jays, but I've lost interest in baseball over the years. I used to love it when I was younger, but you should do Zoom live stream. Yeah, I have used Zoom a little bit. It's certainly not, it's pretty easy to use. That's a good guess. I think we're all caught up there in the comments. We now have, let's see, what are we at? We're at 52 likes on the stream, which is fantastic. If you're new to the stream here now, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We'll be streaming plenty through the playoffs, and we'll certainly be still doing our daily content that we put out every single day as well, keeping you up to date on all the latest happenings around the NHL. Will asks, who's your favorite team? I've gotten that quite a bit. And I am an Ottawa Senators fan, so no need to poke fun, no need to make any sympathy for me. I'm used to the pain. We're going through a tough time right now, but I think the future certainly has its bright points coming. So that's where things stand with me. Baseball is literally watching grass grow. And that's what done it for me. Like, I've lost interest. Oh, thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. I try to keep up with everybody. I mean, depending on how sometimes the comments get a little fast and furious. If you want to help moderate, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, Brandon's asking any predictions for next goal scorer in both teams. I'm going to say Nick Suzuki for Montreal. And I will say Malcolm for Pittsburgh. Third period just about ready here. The teams are coming back out on the ice. Curious as to what happens with Chayka. Yes, that was a bizarre situation. It was New Jersey, yes. Yes, that apparently is the latest from Elliot Friedman. That apparently is the truth that the Devils ownership group, because they also own the 76ers in the NBA, they own a soccer team in Europe, and they're trying to buy the New York Mets, and they wanted him to oversee the analytics department for all of it. So, oh, awesome. Good to hear, Sean. I used to play baseball myself. I haven't played in a long time, but I know I liked it more when I was younger and when I was a kid and I played. I like playing it, just don't really enjoy watching it. I just find it's too slow pace. I like the fast pace from the NHL, more physical. I'm not sure yet, Rob. I will certainly try to. I know when I do live streaming, it'll be mostly in the later games for sure, because I do have obviously another job. I work a regular job as well, and I also have a family. Oh, the Habs are attacking. Oh, what a save by Murray. Kulak jumped in a rush. That was a close call with him and Tatar. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow or not, but it's certainly a possibility. Depends on. I think the Leafs game is on early though, so if it's on too early, it may not be possible. That was quick. It was a quick opportunity. I found the intermission went by quick too. Now the Penguins breaking out. Let's see here. Penguins are attacking now. 4 p.m. Jackets. Yeah, I probably won't be able to stream that game. Yep. My whole family loves hockey. Not as much as me though. I've been a hockey fan my whole life. I was born into it myself. But as much as they love hockey, they like it. I think they like it more live. Like they enjoy going to the games with me, but they don't watch it on TV as much as I do. Not nearly as much. Gotta love tech issues, Sean. I know it gets to the best of us. Technology can be a curse and a blessing all at the same time. All right, so we're now 19 minutes to go, a minute into the third period. Let's see here what can happen. Penguins gave up a great chance here a minute ago, but Murray made the save. Shots on goal, 29-14, a little lopsided. Carey Price has been the difference so far. Nice breakout pass from the Penguins to Malkin. Their Penguins are way offside to get a tag up here. They're out, and that is whistled down. Oilers and Hawks are not far off from starting. They're doing their warm-up here right now. They get underway in about 11 minutes. Well, 11 minutes when the broadcast starts. The actual puck will be dropped shortly after that. We'll see if Jonathan Taves can outmaster Connor McDavid here yet again. Pro Women's Hockey League, I haven't seen any more updates. I mean, it'd be nice to see the NHL jump in and support them more, like the WNBA, for example. All right, Habs are trying to attack here, trying to gain the zone. Oh, now they're out, lose the puck. Penguins trying to counterattack. So the Penguins have an all-time record in the playoffs of 15 wins and 20 losses in the series, with losing game one. So that shows that's definitely in Montreal's favor. Yes, the NHL has done a phenomenal job, I must say. The whole bubble concept is working well. The players seem to be well looked after. The arenas are going, Montreal's got a chance here, and all the Penguins are back. They don't get a shot. Shot blocked by Crosby, and they break out, but they lose the puck. Turnover, Montreal counterattack. Domi throws a puck on net, and it's blocked down. Habs hold the line. Around the net, back to Domi. Oh, Murray bats it away. And Penguins clear the zone. Yeah, the numbers in the stream certainly are dwindling here a little bit. Obviously, some people have... it's getting late, though, at the same time, so I understand. But if you could stick around and join us, I'd appreciate it. We're kind of getting to the the best part of the game. Jerry had a better regular season, but yes, I agree. Like, I'm not surprised they gave Murray the opportunity to start. I thought they might start Jerry, though, tonight. Not that Murray played bad in Game 1, but because they lost, they thought they might change it up. But no. Gallagher attacks. Shot, but knocked away. Oh. Montreal again attacking. Puck's bouncing around down there. Habs hold it in. Weber winds up. Puck deflected. Goes wide. Sherratt shot, and it's blocked. And it's out of the zone. 7:22 in Delta, BC. Yes, you're on the West Coast. Nice and early for you. It's 11:22 where I am in Atlantic Canada, New Brunswick. We have an icing call against the Penguins. 16 minutes to go in the third period. Montreal going to get this game tied up or what? What does everybody think? I'm glad to hear that, Sean. Glad you find it interesting. So you think Byron, eh? 2-0 final, says Kevin. Well, I guess we will see. We could have another repeat of like the Leafs-Jackets game where it's 1-0 for a good stretch and then an empty netter. Mette's on the attack, throws it out front, nobody home. Marleau gets it out. Down in the Habs zone. Price plays it to Petrie. Petrie's up. Lekkonen's got the puck. Trying to get some help from Kotkaniemi, but they lose the puck and the Penguins clear the zone. The Penguins are all working hard at getting back here. Byron gets it deep, but nobody home. Penguins looks like they're going to clear. Marleau goes back. Why did he go back? That was a bad play. Nothing really happened, no. Penguins clear the zone. A lot of neutral zone play here in the last few minutes. We're under 15 minutes to go. Petrie knocks it in deep. Penguins clear it out again. Tied up late into overtime. Oh, Domi shoots. Good save by Murray. Gensel gets the puck deep. Gensel's out on the Crosby line right now. With Rust. Domi again shoots it from quite a distance. Murray gloves her down. Gives it to Johnson. And the Penguins clear again. Crosby hits Gensel on the wing. Dumps it in and looks like they're going for a change. 14 minutes to go. Shots on goal with 29-18 in favor of the Penguins. Habs are still struggling to get anything going offensively here tonight. A lot of neutral zone play. Not much action here the last couple minutes. I think the NHL should recede again when we get to the Final Four. Yeah, they're going to be receding after every round, so we should be able to get the best teams getting the best matchups. Well, Penguins are pressing here. Malkin lines out now. Backhand shot and glove save by Carey Price. Oh, if you're new here in the stream, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'd appreciate it. We're going to be streaming lots here through the playoffs so we can have lots of great conversations through these NHL playoffs. And you also get your daily videos as well. Who's your favorite Penguin right now? Probably Crosby. Crosby's had a pretty good game on both ends of the ice. Montreal doesn't have a dynamic puck-moving defenseman. Yes, I agree. They really could use somebody. I mean, Weber's pretty good. Petrie's pretty good, but they could really use Somebody a little bit more dynamic. Looks like we're up to 55 likes now on the stream, which is great. We've been going almost just shy of 2.5 hours. We're on commercial break here now. Yeah, there's too many guys trying to do it themselves. We haven't had a ton of good passing in this game. Yeah, probably, MJ. I agree. I mean, if you're used to NHL YouTube channels streaming, you'd know that you can't see the action. It's the YouTuber themselves reacting to the game, having a chat with their community. You forgot to hit the like button. Come on, Jack. Smash that like button. Apparently, Brendan Gallagher has gone to the dressing room. Looks like he hurt his foot. That's not good. Von Hook, how you doing, man? Been a long time. Yes, the Blackhawks are just about. Thanks, Vaughn, for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Von Hook has been around the YouTube community for a long time. Certainly appreciate you being a long-time subscriber. Yes, it's too bad Gritty couldn't go. Oh, the Penguins had a good chance. Another Price save. That should be shot number 30 for the Penguins. Yes, it was. 13 under 13 to go. Gallagher has gone to the dressing room in case you missed it. Habs are trying to tie things up, but they can't get any offense going. Oh, Penguins just had another shot. Just missed. They hold the line. Marino shoots. Saved by Price. Malkin behind the net. Back to the point. Pettersson shoots. Goes wide. Penguins hold it in again. And yes, they hold the line one more time. And Habs finally get it out. They need a change. Here's Byron attacking with Kakaniemi. We'll see how the Habs adjust their lines here. Yeah, Vaughn. I mean, I think it makes sense for Thornton to be able to play over there. I mean, I think he'll come back when the NHL season starts up, but makes sense. I mean, he's got family over there. Might as well stay and get some game action in if he's able to. They do need Gallagher. We'll see how Julian makes some adjustments here. Maybe he'll give Domi more of an opportunity. Yes, Gallagher is back on the bench. We'll see if he plays or how he looks when he goes out, but he has come back to the bench. 11 minutes to go. They need to get some shots here. They can't tie it up if they don't hit the net. Do you think it'll be limited fans in the stands? I wouldn't be surprising. I think the NHL will probably try to delay to have fans in attendance, though. Like, not sure they can pull this off for a full regular season. Oh. Another shot by Montreal, but a block didn't make it through. Penguins turn. Oh, had a hard time getting out. Thought it looked like they were going to turn it over, but the Habs could not reach. Penguins now clear the zone, waiting on a change. Gallagher is now on the ice with his line mates. Dano. We'll see how he looks out here. All right, Sean, you can keep us up to date with what's going on with Chicago Edmonton if anything happens here. 10 minutes to go. Do you think the NHL plays all 82 games? I know they're going to try everything they can They've lost a lot of money, and Gary Bettman will do everything in his power to get 82 games. Oh, Habs pressing, big save, Murray. Looks like we're going to have an oh no, icing weight off. It ended up on the net. Is it harder to win the cup today than it was 20? Yes, absolutely it is. There's way more teams. The game's gotten better. It's absolutely more hard. The Habs are showing some life here, but they need to keep pressing. Crosby attacking now. Gets it in deep. Gensel. Ooh. Montreal. Oh, they looked like they were going to clear, and they lost the puck. Pittsburgh with the counterattack shot from the point. It's deflected and goes out of play. Oh. We are getting down late to the third period. Is Montreal going to get this tied up? We have 9 minutes to go. Commercial break here at the moment. Yeah, I agree, MJ. Gallagher is going to play, especially where it's a playoffs. He's not going to be coming out unless he's, you know, like you said, he's going to be carried off. Murray looks like the old man. Yes, he does. He's been playing really well. He seems to really have his focus. Maybe that time off is what he needed. You know, like a lot of these guys are, after a big break, it's like a fresh start here for a new season. Thanks, Daryl. I appreciate it. Glad to hear you're having a good time enjoying the stream. If you're new to the stream here and you haven't already done so, hit that like button for me. Lets me know you're having a good time enjoying the commentary, enjoying the chat. Lots of great people here joining us tonight. Don't have as many people with us as we did a little while back. Certainly the numbers have dropped here a little bit as we got later in the game, but it's certainly getting late depending on where these people are located. But we do have 56 likes on this stream, so that's fantastic. Certainly appreciate everybody's taking the time to hit that like button. And if you're in here as well, if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be streaming plenty through the playoffs, posting videos every day, keeping you up to date with all the latest happenings around the NHL. There's going to be plenty of content. Will the NHL have a preseason next season? That's a good question, Vaughn. I really don't know. I'd say it's doubtful, or if they do, it's going to be very, very limited. I think they probably will do like kind of what we saw here with the exhibition games, maybe just one or two. I don't think we're going to get it to preseason like we normally would. Yes, Greg, I agree. Just throw everything at the net. You got to throw everything at Murray at this point to have a chance. Islanders, 80s Islanders in today's cap, that would be crazy. Imagine the Oilers. Same thing. Bossy was the best. Yes, he was a heck of a goal scorer in his day. One of the best of his generation and one of the greatest of all times. Oh. Nine minutes to go. Play is resumed. Montreal now has 20 shots on goal compared to 33 for Pittsburgh. Nine minutes to go. Face-off in Montreal's end. Pittsburgh wins the draw. But Montreal manages to clear on a scramble. All right, Pittsburgh about to attack again. Good question, Andre. Turris has not been the same player. I think a lot of it, though, really boils down to the system he's in. Just doesn't seem to fit in Nashville quite like he did in Ottawa. It's just that simple. You know, not everybody. I don't think he gets along all that great with Laviolette. I mean, when Laviolette was there. In Nashville, I don't think they really seen eye to eye on how he needed to play. So I think a coaching change there might benefit him, but we'll see. I mean, I know that now that Laviolette's gone, we'll see if anything gets better. Puck goes out of play, 8:20 to go. Habs still trying to find some life and get a goal on the board. Yes, they were. Kubalik especially set a record. Yeah, he had a record for his first playoff appearance. Phenomenal. Colton Cameron, welcome to the stream, my friend. Well, my favorite team, I am a Senators fan. No need to feel sorry for me. We're going through a tough time right now, but certainly the Senators are the team that I call my favorite team. Who is your favorite team, Colton? Another save from Carey Price. Right off the draw. 8:16 to go.
Too much being made of matchups, but when you get into playoffs, and especially tight games late, you just don't forgive yourself because of all matchup that ends up going against you.
Lightning, oh, cool. Well, Pittsburgh keeps the puck in. And looks like the Habs are going to clear here. They do, but it was a bad pass intercepted, but Montreal seemed to regain possession. Deep in the Penguin zone. And Pittsburgh clears again. Looks like another icing call coming up. Yes, indeed. 7.5 minutes to go. Pittsburgh seems to be content to kind of kill the clock here, which is dangerous. Is Montreal going to get this tied up? What do you guys think? Will the ECHL be playing next season? Yeah, it's probably going to be delayed. I think the American Hockey League has already announced that they're going to be delaying the start to around December, right around the same time that the NHL is hoping to start as well. I'm not sure about the East Coast League. I haven't heard anything official from them, but I would imagine it'll be the same. Yeah, Julian certainly made some questionable coaching decisions. I must say, I'm a little confused over some of his lineup choices. Jack thinks Weiss is going to tie it up. I guess we'll see here. Oh, Penguins got a break here. Oh, hit the side of the bar by the sounds of things. Marlowe had a great opportunity, but no dice. Right, we're back up to 30 viewers in the chat. If you're just joining us, we're late in the third period, 6.5 minutes to go. Penguins hold a 1-0 lead over Montreal. They're badly outshooting them 30-24. Montreal's trying to find some life here and tie things up. We just hit 59 likes in the chat, so thanks very much for everybody who's done that. OHL, WHL, QMJHL have a season. It's certainly looking that way, but I know, Vaughn, there's a lot of things to be figured out here yet, but I know where I live, I have a lot of teams from the QMJHL around me, and they are optimistic about starting on time, but we should know soon because we're not that far away from when they'd open training camp. Really, if you think about it, we're already into August here. Thoughts on Kiefer Bellows? I don't think his skating is good enough. Concerns me a little bit about Wahlstrom. Yeah, for sure. I like Bellows' ability to score. I mean, like has a potential to be a sniper. I know watching him when he was in the World Juniors and stuff, I really thought he would have more of an impact. But now, same with Wahlstrom. They're both really known for their goal-scoring abilities. But I think a lot of it, too, is that Lambarillo really likes to be patient with prospects, too. But ooh, big shot wide by Montreal. Pittsburgh clears again. This one will not go deep enough for icing, though. Crawford versus Koskinen in the Oilers Hawks game. Yes, Mike Smith is on the bench. Good choice from Dave Tippett. Ooh, shot from Kulak, saved by Murray. Habs keep it in. Trying to get some pressure here, just under 6 to go. Oh, Suzuki kept... Oh, here we go. Oh, and Pittsburgh clears the zone. Man, Montreal's having a hard time keeping in sustained pressure here. Been a while since Pittsburgh's had a good chance as well. While Montreal gains the zone, Armia. Oh, big save, Murray. Letang shoots it around the boards, and it takes a funny hop. Malkin has the puck now. And the Penguins clear the zone. Oh, looks like they're going to have an odd man break. Sherry Zucker score! Jason Zucker on a great feed from Connor Sherry. Price had no chance on that one. Habs had some pressure and great little turnover to get out of the zone, and Penguins go down on a 2-on-1 break. That was a hell of a play by Pittsburgh, Doug. Great pass from Sherry to Zucker. Boom. Price had to play the shot there. Big goal, Jason Zucker. Now we got 5 minutes to go. Montreal down 2. That's not looking good for Montreal tonight. Zucker wasn't in a hurry to pick up. Pittsburgh has had their eye on him for a long time before they made the trade to get him. They tried to get him before, too. Oh, Pittsburgh turns the puck over, keeps it in the zone on a bad pass by Montreal. Penguins keeping it down there, but Montreal looks like they should be able to break out now. Zucker does work hard. He's a hard-working player. McDavid has scored for the Oilers. Hawks cannot get it out of the offensive zone. Well, you know what? In Game 1, look what happened. McDavid got an early goal there. Then all of a sudden, Chicago just came back and just firing goal after goal after goal. We'll see if the Oilers can weather the storm here tonight. Oh, it's not looking good for the Habs. We're down to 4 minutes to go. They're now down 2. 36-22 shots on goal. Gallagher coming back here for Montreal. Tries to pass to Deneau, but the puck's broken up. Pittsburgh clears the zone. Montreal hammers it back in. Murray tops over to the defender. And we wait for a breakout. Justin Schultz coming up the ice. Price plays the puck. Pittsburgh keeps it in. Big save, Price. And Penguins. Oh! Almost had another. Oh! What a sharp angled shot. Oh, no worries, Sean. Vaughn, which prospects do you see? I think quite a few of them could be, to be honest. I mean, these NHL teams are going to try to find places for their players to go. I mean, European teams won't be able to take them all, but there's going to be quite a few. I mean, I can see a lot of the draft-eligible prospects heading over there, too, before the draft, which would be good for these teams to have another look at some of these guys, too, since it's been so long since they've had any actual action. Yes, Pittsburgh scored. Penguins in 4, Andre. Well, it's looking that way now. Hard to say. If Montreal can't get some offense going, and the momentum's going to shift here rather quick in favor of the Penguins. Habs are pressuring here. 2.5 minutes to go. Not a lot of time to bag 2 goals, though. No problem, Sean. Enjoy your ice cream. Penguins have the puck deep, trying to clear the zone. Montreal keeps it in. Lekanen shoots, saved by Murray. Habs score! Kotkaniemi gets them within 1 goal. 2 minutes to go. Habs have some life here. Do you see the NHL draft like the NFL one? Yeah, more than likely. More than likely, that's how it's going to be. It's going to be virtual. So the Habs have some life. It's too bad they wouldn't have given up that Zucker goal. We'd have a tie game. Good work there by Lekanen to keep the puck in. He worked hard to get that puck on net, and then Kotkaniemi with the rebound. Shots on goal of 37-25 in favor of the Penguins. They have a 2-1 lead now with 2 minutes to go. Kotkaniemi just brought the Habs within 1. I would imagine we're going to see a goalie pull here in the very near future. Gallagher's on the ice with Suzuki. And Weber and Petrie out there together by the looks of it. Tatar's out there. Oh, Price has gone to the bench. Domi's the extra attacker. Price got to the bench in a hurry, even before the Habs had... Oh, that was a bad giveaway there by... Looks like Tatar, I think it was. All right, Habs hammer the puck in from center ice. Gallagher going after it. And Penguins pick up the puck on the boards and clear it out. Habs chasing back after it. No empty net opportunity. Durant drops the puck for Suzuki. Durant gets the puck back, shoots it in. We have a minute 13 to go. Habs turn the puck over. Oh, big save, Murray. And puck goes out of play. Gallagher had a good opportunity there on Murray, but Murray robbed him. Puck goes out of play. We have a minute to go. That was a sharp angle there from Gallagher. Good question, Vaughn. I don't know if they can keep up a full season in the bubble atmosphere, and the playoffs are easier to manage. But we could have some cases of some teams that may not be able to. So it's a good question. Hard to say right now. Yes, Kotkaniemi's got back-to-back goals here in 2 consecutive games. Timeout called. Habs having a timeout conversation here. We'll see if they can get this game tied up. There's 1:06 remaining. Price is to see if I think he's going to likely stay on the bench here. We're up to 60 likes in the stream. Thanks very much for everybody clicking that button. Let me know you're having fun, having a good time, enjoying the hockey game, enjoying the chat here. If you haven't already done so, though, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Habs are pressuring here. Minute to go. They're in the offensive zone. Price on the bench. 6 attackers trying to tie this game up. And we'll see how they do here. The plays in their way. Crosby has the puck to clear the zone and just missed the empty net. And we have icing against Pittsburgh. 55 seconds to go. Whew. Big face-off here. Suzuki wins the draw, but it gets past Petrie and down the ice. It's a shame. Suzuki gets a clean win on Crosby, but they can't get the puck. All right, Petrie up to Suzuki, shoots it in. But Penguins get the puck behind the net. And off the boards and out. Gensel beats out the icing. That's a big play for the Penguins. Habs shoot it down the ice. We're down to 23 seconds. Penguins clear it from their own end, go for the empty netter, and they miss. And we have another icing call. 18 seconds to go. That could come back to haunt Chris Letang. Letang shot the puck in basically intentionally from behind his own net. All the way down the ice. Icing call. If a Habs scorer, that's going to be on him. We'll see if Suzuki can beat Crosby again on the draw. Face-offs are pretty even tonight. Or is it Deneau on the draw? It's Deneau. Oh. To the blue line and out. Pittsburgh seals the deal. Jake Gensel into an empty net. 9 seconds to go. And that, my friends, is the game. 3-0 Penguins. Or 3-1, sorry. Not 3-0. Kotkaniemi did score for Montreal to give them life, but they cannot get it tied up. Off the boards and out. Jake Gensel goes down. Taps are in. And that puts the icing on the cake for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins are going to be tying up this series 1 apiece. 9 seconds to go. All right, Jack, thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon, man. Thanks for joining us. Andre, no problem, man. I'm glad you had a good time. Thanks for sticking around. Tied up 1 apiece indeed. The game is over. We now have a 1-1 series between the Montreal Canadiens and the Pittsburgh Penguins. And for those of you curious, the Edmonton Oilers now have a 2-0 lead over the Chicago Blackhawks. And the Oilers are also on the power play. They've just switched this over here on Sportsnet. Shots are close 5-4. 6-4 make that. And it looks like McDavid has both goals by the sounds of things. And they just missed another opportunity. All right, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining the stream. The game has officially come to an end. The Penguins tie things up. It was lots of fun with all of you tonight. I know my voice is getting pretty tired after almost 3 hours of talking here nonstop. So I do appreciate you all joining the stream tonight. Appreciate everybody who's taking the time to like and subscribe. Obviously, goodbye, Vaughn. Thanks for joining us. Nice to see you. I know we've had some people do some donations tonight. We've had some people do some subscriptions. We had a new channel membership. It's been a pretty successful night all in all. I do thank everybody for taking the time to join me in what seems like a very long evening. I know it's hard on the voice going for so long here, but the Hawks game, I think we're going to have to end the stream here. Call it a night. I hope you enjoy some more hockey, and I will be streaming again soon. I don't know what game we're going to be doing next. I will keep you posted. I will try my best to post a schedule here for the stream. Like, you'll see it ahead of time. Sometime, I'm not sure if it'll be tomorrow. I'm going to look at the schedule and see what's happening. I know the Leaf game is a little bit earlier than usual tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. Thanks, Daryl. Thanks, Bling Bling. Thanks to everybody for joining us. And good night, and I'll catch you next time.